And here we go. We are live. We are live. We've got to welcome my distinguished guest here. I used to work with him in Canada.
So are you still driving then?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Well, you got some bad feedback going on there, dude, with the speakers. It's coming back through. Have you got a headset?
Well, I've turned my thing off.
Have you? That's bad feedback. Have you got a headset at all?
For me?
Yeah.
No.
Shit. That's really bad. It's feeding and maybe
Is that coming from my side?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Hang on a second. That's really bad. Yeah, that's...
Turn it down.
Yeah, mate. I'll come out of it and I'll come back to you, all right?
Righto, mate.
Because you're coming through the TV at the moment.
That'll do it every time. Hey, I see that you had a job. I saw that in the chat, and I thought it actually stopped his live feed. So off I go, and I go live and all this. And then I was just chatting to James, and he said he's gone live again. Anyway, so I'm sure enough, he's gone live again. Bloody hell. Can't keep up with him. I thought he's gone. Bob Casey, how are you, Bob? Chris, good to see you, mate. Good listening to you. Not too sure. We're going to be missing a couple today. We've got Tim Carroll, we're going to do but Jim's back. Jim, he'll be talking in a sec. So which is good because we haven't seen him for a while. And then we've got Bacon will be Brendan Rain, how are you? Here we go. Let's have a go. If we can get him back up again.
Now, is that better?
Yeah. Have you turned your TV off?
Yeah, TV's still on, but I put it on to speakers now. Now, is that better?
Okay. I have a feeling that if you turn your TV off, it'll be better.
Yeah, TV's still on, but I put it on to speakers now. Okay. No, you're not coming over my speakers.
Can you hear me at all?
No, you're not coming over my speakers. I'll try and sort the speakers. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I'll come out again. I'll try and sort my speakers out.
Right, mate. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Chris, did I send you an email? I'm not sure. Newfound Drone Productions. Hey, how are you, mate? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. He just did a compilation of 2019, I think. That was pretty cool. I like that. Kenny. What rock have you been hiding under, son? We haven't seen you for weeks. My God. Wow, dude, let me tell you, because we've had all sorts of discussions about, and we'll think, oh, geez, I wish Kenny was in the chat. We ask him a couple of questions. Rick Halber, wow, dude, I sent you a message on Messenger, mate. I hope you're doing really good, man. I heard you were coming home tonight, maybe. It looks like you might be home, actually.
Don't. No. I got no sound at the moment.
Ever the professional. Oh dear. That's funny. Newfound. Some really nice stuff on that last one, mate. Really, I was missing in action. Yeah, we're drinking tequila and well, la-di-da, Kenny. You should have thought of us, mate, while you're doing that. I kind of guess you weren't. What was the invite anyway? I mean, you know, we all like to do that as well, mate. You should have popped us an invite at least. Bit upset about that, actually. So where you working, Craig? I'll just open that one up. Not that. Here we go. So always opens up in top chat. Get out of it. Here we go. Oh, was it? Mate, that's awesome. That's awesome. Weather Network's YouTube page. Oh, good on you, mate. Good on you. It's always good when you can get your... Are you right now, Gwen? All right. Weather Network's YouTube page. Oh, good on you,
But
mate.
for some reason...
Good on you. It's always good when you can get your... Oh, no. Are you right now, Gwen?
Yeah.
You really need a headset, dude. Like when you use on your phone. Just for your phone. Oh, no.
Okay.
You really need a headset, dude. Like,
yeah, okay. I'll work on that one. I'll come off. I'll come off and I'll work on that one. Okay.
Righto, mate. I had to mute you, man. That's way too loud. Oh, dear. Right, okay. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, yeah, that's bad. You've got to have a headset, eh? You just can't do it otherwise. Yeah, just let me check Chris Hope. Let's have a look. Send that one there. All right, Chris, if you haven't got one, you've got one now. Dennis Lovelady, how are you, mate? How's things in the Dennis land? Bob Casey, where's my invite? Well, you can come on if you like there, mate. Where are we? It's been a while since I sent you one, man. I've got to find your email. That. You'll have to send that one. I think you're going to have to send that one again, Craig. And then he goes back about a month. Yeah. Have to watch StreamYard. What can't watch the stream? Have to watch StreamYard. Can't watch the stream on what? On your on your desktop. Jim and Adrian will be popping in soon. Jim, I thought, would have been here by now. He was just getting a coffee and then he was going to pop on. So he might be growing the coffee bean tree. Not too sure. And Adrian, He might be on his way home from work. Let's see if Adrian answers his phone, shall we? Here we go. Oh, Adrian.
Hey, man. What's going on?
Well, you're on the live stream at the moment, mate. People are just wondering
Are
why
you
they...
on the live stream?
Yeah, they're just wondering why they can't see your face, mate.
I'm not even in the live stream. I'm actually driving to my house with my kids.
Yeah, I know you're not in the live stream, mate. Everyone's got a scorecard this week in the chat, and there's a couple of marks against your name now for not being on the live stream on time. So,
Okay. When I get over there, I will jump in right away.
yeah, you're all right, mate. It's all good, brother. All good, mate. Drive carefully. Don't rush. And we'll see you when you get here, eh?
All right, man.
Take care, buddy. God damn. He's always in his car. Great to hear, Rick. Yes, Rick. Here we go. Leaving soon. Okay, that's awesome, mate. I mean, bloody hell. You're not having a good trot this year, are you, mate? That's pretty bad. But you know what? You're coming home. That's the main thing. Oh man. I think I was talking to Chris about that. Yeah, Chris, I did send you a link, by the way. Morning, Matt, from you, Brian, at night. Yes. Oh, here we go. Is that Jim? Hang on. Jim's got that one in there. Cool. Craig, did I get it? Let's have a look. Nope, I haven't got anything from you. No, nothing from you there, Craig. Sorry, mate. I was just looking at this. Oh, see you, Brandon. Thanks for popping in, mate. No email. I just sent it to you, dude. That's the hoop one, isn't it? Come on. I'll send it again, dude. It's gone. Try that again. Yeah, that's the one, Chris. So this is the second one. Oh, jeez. Nathaniel. Oh, man, that's no good. Oh, mate, that's sad news, eh? She a close friend of yours? Unbelievable. Oh, geez. Well, I hope you're doing all right, mate. It's never a nice thing. Angela Lewis. Are you kidding me? How How are you, Ange? I used to work with Ange 12 odd months ago now. Haven't seen her for a while. I moved depots, etc., etc. So I hope you're doing all right, Ange. I saw a post you put up on Facebook. 12-month anniversary. Man, that went quick. Hope you're doing all right. That's a good thing. Andrew, how are you, mate? Thanks for popping through. Packing them in tonight? Yes, mate. Yeah. Yeah, we are. That's all right. We'll get the show started soon. Show. What is it, a show? It's not really a show. It's just is, isn't it? It's not really anything. Yes, you're not dead. Well, you know what? There's a bonus right there, isn't it? Been through the ringer, haven't you? Hopefully it's all going now and you've sort of adjusted on. I'm in the US and yes, she was a good friend of mine. Oh dear. No, that's sad news, mate. Sad news. I've had a couple of mates of mine over the years who have, through various accidents, etc. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Andy, how are you, mate? I sent you a link to Andy, if you want to pop through. It's gathering of fine friends to talk about everything except drones. That's right. I actually have to look up the definition of drone now because I've forgotten what they are. It's terrible. Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, we do. And actually, Adrian's got himself the Mavic Mini now, so he's got that. He pulled that out the other week. And he did a really good test with these Master Air Screw props on the Spark. Now, I wasn't expecting too much from this Spark whatsoever because the Mavic Air, it really didn't make a lot of difference with the air. It was more the tone of the air that changed, but it was still as bloody loud. But he put these on the Spark, and I tell you what, man, it was an unbelievably massive difference with these Master Air Screw quiet props on. They're not foldable, but they're just a rigid prop. But the sound, I couldn't believe how quiet it was. Unbelievable. I don't know if anyone else is here has had these. Kenny, you've got a Spark. Have you got the standard prop still on yours? I've still got them on mine. But what a difference. But I mean, he's got a cross and I don't know how much he pays for them. I'm going to ask him when he gets on because I thought, bugger this, I'm going to get a set of them. So I went and got them. I went on to Amazon and they're $40 a set, Australian. Now, that's a little bit excessive for me. And I mean, Adrian's got like 20 sets. He just pulls them out. I got this one, I got that one, I got that one. I want to know how much he's paying for them. Because if they're $40 each, I wouldn't be paying that. No way. Yeah, regular props. Master Air props on the Sparks are great, except for the fact they're rigid. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. I love my folding props on the Spark and the Mavic. Really like that. It's so quick and easy to pack away and all that sort of stuff. Not that it's hard to take a prop off and put one on, with those with the quick release, it's not a massive task. But I do like the fact that I can just leave them on there, pull it out, and chuck it up. It's pretty good. I'll get the white rings and the black rings mixed up and then go all over the place. Here, $19 in the US. Okay, well there you go. It's double the bloody price here. Double the price. I could use the likes, Rick. I need all the help I can get, mate. Unreal. Oh, we've got the Osbeach Andy. How are you?
How's it going, Matt?
Not bad, mate. Not bad. How's yourself?
Yeah, good. I'll just there's two fellow drowners live pretty local. 10 kilometres away. We just come back. We was down the bottom at the parkland, just at the bottom of me.
You're cheating on me.
Well, they didn't say they loved me or anything like that. There was no nice compliments. but it was good fun. Is it an RVP flyer? He's got his goggles on and all that.
FPV, yep.
Yeah. He flies one of those bug frees. God, bloody hell, they're quiet. And they whiz around the sky, they do.
Wow.
Good morning. Good couple of hours.
Oh, that's awesome, mate. At least you got out. No thunderstorms, no windies.
Beautiful today, mate. Beautiful.
Man. Peter Carroll, he's not in today. He sent me a text earlier and say that he wasn't going to pop on. So he won't be here today, I'm afraid. Sorry, folks. He might be in the chat. He might be in the chat a little bit later. So yeah. Anyway, we'll have a chat to Pete if he pops his head on. Yeah, always good to have some people close to you can have a bit of a fly with. You know, and I mean, you know, they'll go on about all these regulations and all this stuff. But you know what? Since I've been flying, I would have seen, and I know now, I've seen 2 drones in the air at the same time. I have, in all the flights that I've done, in every area I've flown, unless I was with another flyer, there's only ever been 2 drones that I've seen. You know, so how many drones are there?
Well, it's funny you should say that, Matt. We were just talking down there, like, you know, in the news, you see thousands of people are buying drones and all that. I can only recall probably about 3 times I've seen drones on our local beach here. You know, and they're the same. Where are all these drones?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They're just causing this mass hysteria shit. You know, it's doing my head in, man. And it's don't even get me started. Just get you angry with the propaganda bullshit that they go on with, just to grab money and legislate even further. You know.
Well, when's that coming into effect? Where we've got to pay our tax for having a drone? When's that coming in?
2022 or 23, one of the two.
Of what, this month?
No. 2022.
Oh, all right. Oh, well, that's plenty of time. Yeah. I'll probably give it away by then.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, the way that Phantom carries on, you won't have to register that soon. If no one's seen it, go check out Andy's Phantom. It does some crazy poo out there, man. And it wanted to land and bounced up, and it. I don't know what the hell happened to that day, man.
Yeah.
That is bizarre.
Well, this chap I was flying with today, I didn't know this. Every time I go to a new location, I do a calibrate, right? I do, and he said, "No, you don't have to do that."
Yeah.
I said, "You sure?" He said, "Oh, yeah." So he reckons when I took that drone up to that bloody O'Halloran Hill there, it landed because where I calibrated before, I must have been near metal or something like that. I don't know, but he reckons you don't have to calibrate every time. So the last 3 times I've been out, I haven't calibrated. But he reckons if you calibrate it, where there's metal or pipes underground or something, it throws the compass all over the place. So whether that was the reason it went haywire when I was up in that hill, I don't know.
Well, generally, if there is any sort of magnetic interference, you won't be able to calibrate it. So I would rule that out. I'll tell you something.
Is this going to cost me?
It always costs you when you're around me, mate. I haven't calibrated my compass since I got my drone. I haven't calibrated the spark I can't remember the last time I did it. And the Mavic hasn't been calibrated. Now, I went from Queensland down to South Australia, all through there, all up Melbourne, Sydney and all that, and I have not done a calibration.
Yeah.
And I generally don't do anything unless it asks for it. Every now and again, I mean, if you bump it or tap it or have a bit of a prang, then absolutely do it again. But if it's flying normal and not messing around, I leave good as gold.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to calibrate anymore. There's no need to.
That's right, mate. Yeah, that's right. No, it's not. It's just a waste of time, really.
It makes me go giddy anyway, going around in circles.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do too. And then when it doesn't do it first go, I thought, oh, bloody hell, still going.
Yeah, then you should go the other way.
Yeah. One turn's enough for me. Any more than that, and I felt like I've had a few beers. That kind of sucks, man. Yeah, Jim's coming on. Jim's coming on in a sec. Bob. John McIntyre, how are you? John McIntyre, let me have a look. John McIntyre, go to channel. Come on. Oh, yes, that's right. The West Coast line. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. I've edited that video, Andy.
Have you?
Of the cube, and I've got the beach footage of Robe with it, because as I said, mate, you know, very interesting building, and I'm glad you took me there because it was very interesting. I got some really nice shots, just not a lot of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it turned out good, mate. It turned out real good. So well worth getting the footage that we did get down there, mate. It's just a pity that the day turned to poo with that weather, you know, and and that storm came in and the wind and all that sort of good stuff, you know. That
Talking about storms, how'd you go up and busy with your car with those hailstorms?
Yeah, well, I didn't cop the hail where I was, but yeah, the coast, the coast, north and south coast, always cop it, and Brizzy sort of gets the whip at the tail end of it. Can be horrendous at times. Well, I mean, we've had some big hailstones in the past. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, didn't get that one. I've had my car in once for hail damage. Actually, I had two cars. I just bought a new car, and the old one had hail damage on it, and I hadn't done anything about it because it wasn't that bad. And then this hailstorm came in, and I was trying to sell that car, so I drove it out onto the road. And I was kind of hoping that the hail would get huge because that was the forecast. I was leaving it out there, just get nailed, so I get insurance for it, but it didn't, and they fixed it. So I ended up with two cars still. Oh God, that was a pain. Yes, Ken. I'm missing a lot of chat here. I'm missing a lot of chat here. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yep, don't fix it. That's right. Is Peter okay? Yeah, well, as far as I know, mate, he hasn't said, haven't said otherwise. He just texted me this morning and just said he wasn't going to be joining us today. So, yeah, well, he'll pop in the chat, he reckons. But anyway, yes, Ken, the meetup with everyone was awesome. That was a great day, eh? We had some good fun. Holy moly. Retrobrates. Look at these two. There's two of them sitting there. They think I'm going to let them on. I'm still deciding. No, keep doing that, Jim. I want everyone to know what you're like. There you go.
Is this the Gay Liberation Front meeting?
It is, mate. Yeah, and thank you for joining us, Mr. President. And we got the do-ron Ron.
Yeah.
Holy
Ron,
moly.
we both
back
got
in his
lost,
house.
huh?
He's back in his house, mate. Have a look at that. He's got the triplets behind him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Larry, Moe, and Curly.
And he's got you look knackered, mate. What do you do, another fucking 60-hour shift, did you?
No,
What?
he's off.
I'm off, dude. Yeah.
Oh.
Off work till Sunday. Yeah, work part-time job Sunday.
Oh, why wouldn't you want to work more? Of course.
You know, buy all these new toys and cameras, and
You want to do what Andy does, mate. He sits around and does nothing now. He just says, "How many hours did you work this week?" And I said, "I paid a heap of tax." And he goes, "Good." He goes, that keeps me in the manner I'm accustomed to.
yeah,
That's my pension coming in.
Yeah, that's right. Every now and again, I'll get a little bit of my money back when he buys me a pie from the bakery.
You're the only bloke I've ever seen can eat a kitchen of buns that quick.
Mate, inhale them. They are the best. Google them, boys. Kitchener buns. They are. You can only get them in South Australia. They are the best. The best.
Hey Jim, how come you so against DJI? At the back of you, I can see DJI sticker.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
That's from CES. They were giving out these bags. It's every place you went, they gave you bags. Nikon, Sony, they all had them.
yeah.
I would have had to dump out crap in order to make room for these stupid bags.
That would have been a shame. Cleaning up.
You know, Matt, I even brought a drink tonight just in case Peter Carroll comes on here and tries any of that freaky stuff like he did last week.
Vegas was hell, Bob. Hell.
That man's got it all going on. He's the man. He's the man. I don't know if you saw that, Jim, last week, but Ron was showing off with his camera. And
I
his
saw
lens.
that automatic one-button zoom. Mine's
Yeah.
bigger than yours by Peter.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was everybody. Shut up. Peter's talking. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. That thing was a freak.
It was. It was like that camera was born next to Chernobyl. Did you see that, Andy?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God! Peter Carroll brings his camera out. He's got a lens on it like this. It's huge. Look like one of those ones they use at the cricket. You know.
Yeah.
Unreal, mate.
Yeah, you missed it, Andy. I was showing Matt my camera, and I was putting the zoom in and out, and all of a sudden Peter disappears off the screen. He comes back about a minute and a half later. I said, "Peter, you okay?" I said, "Did you have to leave or something?" He goes, "No, I just wanted to let you know mine's bigger than yours."
Hold it up, man. I must have to go get one of those Meccano sets to build a crane to lift it.
I watched the replay. He was offline for about 2 minutes there.
Yeah.
They must have had to dig that up.
He must have been going through his lens collection, looking at the largest ones he had.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, Andy. And then he goes, "This'll do."
I'll show Ron.
I'll show Ron and his poxy little lens.
Man, he's scared to death out of Adrian's poor little Spark, and oh man.
Yeah. The spark. The spark, yeah, got a little bit.
Oh my God.
Hard to zoom on that.
Yeah. Where is Peter Carroll?
He's not on today, mate.
Yeah.
He sent me a text saying that he won't be joining us today.
Adrian, I talked to Adrian yesterday, and I said, "Oh man, you got to take something for that cold." And he said, "No, it was his allergies."
Yeah, he was shocking last week, really bad. Yeah, he wasn't looking well at all. So I only kept him there for 3 hours and let him go then, because that looks like a vape.
So the gang is used to me smoking 2 packs of cigarettes while we're online.
Wow.
But when you're stuck in an airport for days and you can't go out because it takes hours to get through security again, TSA, I was forced to give up smoking. I
Wow.
tell you, it was the trip from hell.
It sounds like it, mate. They make Hollywood movies out of that sort of thing. Oi! Holy my!
Oh my God!
Oh,
He's got
Peter,
a black
Peter, I'm
one.
holding an edge to that.
I won't miss anything, Matt.
Ron, all I have to show is this. I don't even know where the hell the lens is.
I'm not going to bring mine back out.
Andy. Isn't it amazing though? The two oldest blokes in the stream are the most well endowed when it comes to their lenses. So it's making us young fellas look a little bit, a little bit cold.
Yeah.
Those lenses are a fortune.
Jim, the one you put up there, that's a Canon, 300 millimeter?
Yeah, the 300. I don't even know where the hell it is, Andy. All I got is this.
I had one. I had a 300 millimeter, and I just sold it. But that one I just showed you, that's a 500 millimeter, which I very rarely use. But I've got a 250 on my camera now. And that's perfect.
500, you got to be staring in the neighbor's window, and she's got to be awful good looking for me to buy a 500 millimeter.
And hope she's not renting because she'll move out a week later. That was a bit of a waste of time.
I got all these lenses when I started twitching or bird watching.
I was going to say that. Were you doing wildlife? Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that for quite a while, and then I sort of moved on to drones, so I don't do it so much now, but I still, if there's a bird pretty close, I'll get the lens out, but I say my 250 will capture them just as good as that anyway.
Man, I was speaking of wildlife. I don't know. I saw this thing that came through on my messenger yesterday or the day before.
Look at Kenny wrote. My wife likes my 200.
Yeah. It's how you use it, Kenny.
It makes you feel better when you're talking millimeters, I feel proud of myself. I feel like a big man when we talk millimeters.
Yeah.
Like Caleb said last, it's all about the frame rate,
Dead on. Dead right. Yeah. Oh, man. Can't believe that. Well, you haven't used that lens for a while, though, have you, Andy? You haven't been out spotting for a while, have you?
Not really. I think probably the last time was maybe 6 weeks ago. But if I want a good walk, I'll take it with me. But it's a bit of a heavy lens to carry around.
I know you paid a fortune for it, too.
No, actually, I reckon I got this one off. No, I did. I bought this brand new. I think it was about $900, which it was on special. So that was pretty good. My Canon 300 millimeter lens I bought, that was $2,500.
What's the speed on that lens? Is it a 2.8?
It's 150 500 millimeters, 1.5, 6.3.
Okay.
I don't know what you're on about speed. What do you mean speed?
What's the aperture range on it? Is it like f3.5 to 4.5?
Oh, yeah. I think it's 3.5. F3.5 is the lowest, yeah.
Okay.
But it'll go up. It'll go up quite a bit.
Yeah.
But it's a Sigma. I don't know if you can see. Oops. I don't know if you can see that.
Keep chatting, fellas. Hope you don't mind, Ron.
That looks familiar.
It does. Keep chatting away. Keep chatting away. We'll just pop that in for some imageries.
But as I say, to use it, it's all right. A mate of mine, he's got one similar to this, and he's always got it on a tripod all the time. But I don't like a tripod. It sort of inhibits my bloody use and where I want to point and all that. So I can take good shots with it, just holding it like this.
Right.
But it's still a heavy camera, a heavy lens to cart around.
Yeah, that'd be pretty weighty, mate.
Oh,
That's
yeah, it does, yeah. I've
yeah.
dropped it a couple of times too.
Oh, have you? Oh, you can't fly your drone there, can you, Ron?
No.
Shit. It's upsetting.
That was the first picture I took with that camera.
It showed. No, I'm only kidding. Look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah, man. You know what? When I've done some waterfalls in the past, it's kind of a leap of faith in some things I do, because if the drone doesn't come out wet, I'm not happy. I haven't got close enough. You know? I don't know. And it comes back, and, you know, you just sort of pray as you're doing the shot that it's just not going to fall out of the sky. And then you get it, and then you take it away and do whatever, and you've got your drone back. Look at that.
You and Jim here. Up to that spot. I should take you and Jim to that one spot. This wasn't far from my house.
The lake.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man. It's not far from your place. Look at
No.
those colors.
A couple hours.
Man. Look at that. That's really nice, man.
That's there in Yellowstone National Park.
Are they your photos, Ron?
Pardon me?
Are they your photos?
Yes.
Beautiful, mate. Lovely.
That was Ron's latest. And what's Jim got here? What do you got? Oh, dude.
These are my airport accommodations.
Beautiful, mate. Oh.
Here's the only thing I forgot, but these people remembered to bring.
A tent. Pants. Oh, he's got pants on.
Got the whole family sleeping in a tent.
How would you be? Why would you bring a tent?
I guess they know Delta Airlines. That's me bitching. Look at how tired I am.
Oh, man.
And then, right, we're stuck here, right? Nobody told us. They told us that this was the gate that was leaving at 6 a.m. At 5:16 a.m., somebody ran over and said, no, it's another terminal.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was just unbelievable, man. I'm finding places to charge everything up. I've got like 20 things plugged into their wall sockets. Look at that. Wiped out, man. So pissed off. And I got these two 85-year-old women. I gotta help. Yep, there's me.
Oh, it's nice to see you getting comfortable, mate.
Well, everyone else was comfy.
No shit. Oh, that's a nightmare, dude.
Oh, dude, those chairs are harder than shoot to try and sleep on.
What was that movie that they had? What was that movie they had where he was in? I think it might have been a Russian. And Tom Hanks played him, I think, or it might have been a train station. I'm not sure. And he was in that station or terminal for freaking ages.
Yeah. What was the name of that? I love on the back of the seats now on the airplanes, they have these monitors, and you get to see yourself circling in the air, never getting closer to the airport. as the smoke is coming out of your ears.
Yeah.
They got these little screens on the back of the chairs, you know.
Still no closer.
I was just absolutely pissed, man.
There you go. It was called the terminal. Yeah.
The terminal.
The terminal. Yeah, that's right. It was too. How appropriate.
You got to see this
Your planes have got
place.
at least your planes have got jet engines. We've still got props.
Have you got planes in South Australia?
Well, there's supposed to one being delivered last week, but it didn't arrive.
We're bloke in a top hat and tails.
Uh,
Oh, look at that! All the prop guards and all that sort of stuff, but you still got to have netting up just in case they kill somebody.
You know what I hate? You ask these guys intelligent questions and they haven't got a clue.
Really?
I'm asking them about the cameras on it because you can see right up here, it's just got its own mounting there for the cameras.
Yeah.
So he's telling me it's camera agnostic. And I said, okay, so it'll take a FLIR camera, right? Well, no. You can't hear me talking to him, but that's what it looks like.
I like what Cardosa says. He said Delta stands for doesn't ever leave the airport.
On both flights, they screwed me, man. It was just
Check
unbelievable.
this shit. Check this shit out.
This is going to be $1,495. It's the Evo 2 6K, 8K.
That's the 8K. Yeah.
They
Now,
got the
did
Evo
you
2, then they got the Evo Pro, and then they have the Evo Dual.
Now, did you actually learn what I was saying to you before as being correct, that they are the 48 megapixel one-shot still photo?
Yes, I clarified that, and it is not a panoramic. It's
That's right.
one shot, 48 megapixel.
That's right, man.
And the only reason it's so big is because this is the battery over here.
It was got 40-minute bloody flight time.
The battery's huge. Look at this
Yeah.
battery. I'll show you in a second. I mean, it looks like a regular Mavic 2 Pro. And the motors are so small. It's like a Mavic Pro motor.
Did they fly it? Did they?
Yeah, they had it flying.
Okay. What was the noise like?
It was low noise.
Wow, nice. And they're foldable. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's foldable. But my bitch was there's absolutely nowhere to sit in this place.
Yeah.
That, of course, is the Mavic Mini. DJI had nothing going on, not even any reps there. The only thing they played with was the RoboMaster S1.
Well, they got the DJIs there, mate.
Yeah, they had all their products were just sitting there. I mean, there was no
No
reps, no event going on.
Well, what's this bloke?
This guy Scott was with me. We were over at the chasing booth, but you see, the section is the drones. It was all this section. Most of this shit was trying to jam 8K TVs down your throat.
Oh,
And everything was 8K.
yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, you can't even get 4K programming. Now, this is the overview of the entire thing. I'm standing at the top, and this is the drone section, period. End of story.
It's not very big.
No, you're all jammed into this tiny little spot. See, it starts with DJI, and then you just go back down these aisles. Again, nowhere to sit. 4 days of standing.
Yeah, you're right, Kenny. You're right, mate. The Autel is worth it if it's got more punch.
I'm seriously. Oh man, I got to put this one up for you because this is the dude from the FAA, and we kind of went at it.
I wouldn't doubt that, mate. There'd be plenty to go at about.
Oh, we went at it. I was pissed with the remote ID.
And what's his answer to that shit?
Oh, no, it's only going to be for law enforcement and stuff like that. I said, well, that's not what the wording says. The wording is ambiguous and it's open to anybody seeing it. I said, if you're going to put this crap out, then I want to see where the pilot that's flying the Delta airplane above my head, I want to see where he lives.
Yeah.
If you can see where I live, I want to see where he lives. Because if that ever comes about, you can bet your ass they'll change the rules in a hurry because the pilots won't put up with it.
No, that's right, mate.
But that was my booth right there, the chasing. Booth.
Yep.
So this guy got an earful of me. I just had too much time to break his chops. And then, this was round 2.
Curtis Dart, how are you, buddy?
I got with him again. Oh, on the second time I went back at him because now there's this scramble to be a USS, a supplier, to get on the UAS supplier list.
Look at this. Look at this. So here we go. Where safety propels innovation. They love putting that freaking word there, mate. And
Yep.
whenever that word's there, they can do what they bloody like. That shits me.
I was hammering him. Because, well, what do I care, man? What are you going to do to me? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was going to do nothing. Oh, finally use a remote ID. You can see where you are.
Well, I've got all that now. But just the minute you start giving up where I live, I want to know where you live. And that's where I was coming from. And then they even had the Department of Energy there. And then this is funny. When I post this up, I was talking to Scott, the astronaut from Fluidity. And he was showing me how this thing actually, when you see the red lights and the blue light on there, they're showing you where the drone is. The red light shows you where the drone is in the sky, and the blue light is showing you the azimuth. Is it heading down? Is it heading up? Or is it level?
Well, why do they need that, mate? Because we've got visual line of sight rules. That's defunct.
Well, that's true, but obviously you haven't seen Ken Herron fly it, and Bill, the drone reviewer. Bill, I was almost a drone reviewer, fly it. Use this thing. So we had a nice discussion.
They used it?
Yeah, they've used it.
Looks like the bloody controls of an Airbus. I saw Ken do one months ago, and his drone was all over the place.
Yeah, well, he owns it, and he did a nice job ripping them up. I'll have to post that video.
Yeah, no, that was, I don't like that. Yeah, that's right, mate. Use the word safety and everyone goes, oh, must be in our best interests if they put the word safety there.
This is my hotel from hell. The airplane was so late, I got in at midnight. And Ron will tell you, whenever you walk into these hotels, you're walking into a casino.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there. Now, this is my first time in Vegas. I'm standing there with my bags in my hands, and I'm staring at a casino. There's not a sign in the place like go to the left and you'll find the check-in counter or whatever.
Yeah.
But I had to actually leave from the side of the building to get to the front of the building. It was just easier because all roads lead to the damn casino.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. That's what I noticed too. Everything you walk into is just walking into the casino. And it's almost as if the hotel side of things is secondary.
But this is the street off the strip, okay? The strip is actually one block over to the right.
Yeah.
Do you see one souvenir store? One place to buy a T-shirt for the old lady or anything like that? No. They have no... It's not for tourists. It's for gamblers.
Yes.
And these planes flying 20 feet over your head are constant.
Yeah.
Out of McCarran all day, all night.
There is a massive well, it's not real big, but it's fairly big souvenir store right at the beginning of the strip, right?
Yeah, but the strip is over there by that Ferris wheel. These are my boys. This is Scott. He's from Cleveland. Then you got Matt from Canada and Loren from Canada.
Oh, Matt would be a good bloke, wouldn't he?
None of this stuff said CES. We were trying to take pictures that said CES 2020. And then you have to go over here to get your badge. This is where they bus you in. You got to go here to get your badge. And you got to wait. You got to see my badge. me see if I can speed this up any.
Did you end up getting my email, Chris?
Where is that? I gotta. The picture on my badge is ridiculous. Oh, and you see, we both had the Hero 8 cameras, right? This
Mhm.
guy Matt, he put his underwater. Right here, Matt. He put his underwater because we were doing the drones, and it immediately leaked. The
Oh,
brand
you-
new GoPro Hero 8.
Oh, that's awesome.
You see, this is all the DJI bags are hanging there. Just free, take one. And everybody in the world has a Nikon bag. Everybody was giving out bags for some reason.
Oh, yeah. That's,
But in order to get anywhere, you had to walk through somewhere. That's the way they designed it. There's no straight path. So, like, you had to walk through DJI and then go through Aerotos. That's what the name of this company was. Just yeah, I found one video where I took 20 minutes of the floor. Apparently, I'm not that good at operating the Hero 8 camera.
here we go.
Yeah,
These are the pictures you sent me, weren't they?
We were telling them that we're going to break this switch. You can't have a metal switch on there with drone operators. We'll break that switch right off. Give me 10 tries. I'll have that broken. And of course, they're all Chinese, so they don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, here we
No,
go.
it takes 2 Chinese to tell the other guy what the hell you were saying. And it's not just here. It was in all the booths. See, this is the switch we're telling them to use. Instead of this metal tang hanging out there.
Ah, yes.
But
Jim,
this thing is pretty damn good, man. It can
Yeah.
roll over in a 360 degree, and it can go somersault, looking straight up and straight down.
What's that, Andy?
yeah, Jim, could you buy drones there, and could you get them at a discount?
No, you can't buy anything there. It's just for distributors. You see what I mean? In order to get anywhere, you had to walk through somewhere.
Yeah.
There was 2 impressive companies. One was called the Pegasus drone, which I showed Ron. And there was one other I liked. I don't know what this is for. This is the Freedom Boat Club. Go ahead and rent the boat. Then there was a lot of this, bringing retro, but it's all new tech inside the retro.
Holy moly. Yeah, they look like stuff I used to get in the 80s.
Right, exactly. Plenty of that.
Wow. Yeah, they do that with kitchen appliances too.
Yep.
They've got a lot of retro stuff now.
But now the big thing is your refrigerator shows you what's inside it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that little window.
Adrian would have been proud. They were selling these 10s units all over the place.
Were they doing demos?
Yeah. So I got this guy, Matt, got his on the Max. Let's speed it up a little bit so you can see his shoulder. I thought I had the thing on the max number and intensity, but that's not how it worked. I got to show you his. I don't know why you need 87 modes, but look at his neck.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, bugger that.
The crazy Canadian had it on full blast. I just said he's Canadian.
Yeah. Well, actually, Night Train came up with a good idea. He's got one as well now, and we're going to get him and Adrian to do a standoff. max power, so you can.
She started
handle
off
it.
with a $500 price tag, and by the time we said no the third time, it was down to $100.
Oh,
I kid you not.
yeah.
This thing was pretty cool. You hold on to this, one on each side, and then you could take off. And these here were made for like life-saving, what do you call those? Lifeguards and stuff like that. I thought that was a useful item. But there was nothing at this whole place that I said I gotta have that.
Yeah. You find that in the strip, mate.
Yeah. This was a good idea. And it'll really get you out to the person you need to rescue in a hurry. But even that has GoPro mounts on it. You see the little black things?
Yeah.
Everything's got to have a GoPro mount.
It still would have been good walking around there, though. I would have enjoyed that.
That's all you can do is walk around. There's nowhere to sit. Just keep walking.
Be interesting because there's a. I mean, I haven't got a caravan, I haven't got a boat, and I don't go camping much, but I like going to these things and talking to people about what's out there, and some of the stuff they've got on these off-road campers and all sorts of stuff, mate. It's a home away from home, and you pull out, and there's kitchens and it just pulls out, and you've got the sinks, and you've got this, and you've got the cooking areas and the microwaves, and oh my god, unreal. Gone are the days of just pitching a tent.
Well, they got the Kickstarter award for that Dory drone.
There's a couple of nice drones there.
Now you would think so, but not really. I mean, these were 7s.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, I must be settling in my old age. God damn.
What's this guy selling?
Mouthful of
No,
garbage.
this was robotics.
Oh, this would be for medical.
This is Swell Pro over here, with their splash drone.
Yeah.
And then these guys had some huge shark. I couldn't figure out what that was about. This is DJI again with their, what is that? Ronin?
Yeah, that's all like gimbal stuff and.
Yeah, and so you have Power Vision over here with that stupid egg. Forgive me, Power Vision. But they got the Power Vision egg, and they were splashing it underwater. They had let me see if I can get to it. This was Swell Pro. Their little one is called the Spry. So she's got this helmet here with all this stuff. So I'm asking her about that. Took her 15 minutes to relay to me that it was just somebody's helmet that they put down there.
Why?
Right, that's where I was going. What's the helmet there for with all these cameras laying around it? Very frustrating when the whole place was crawling with Chinese and you can't relate to them.
Yeah, look
Now
at
the
that.
whole thing is waterproof, even the controller.
Yeah.
But are you going to use that?
Use that waterproof capability? Probably not. Ever.
I mean, because it doesn't go under the water. You know what I mean? So what are you after here? I'm really going to spend $2,000 to go fishing with it?
Well, and you know what? The whole idea of having a fishing drone is it doesn't actually fish for you. It just drops the line from
Right.
about 40 meters up. And then it comes home again. So it ain't getting wet.
I just,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm hard
Well,
pressed to find a usage for it that would justify buying it.
Well, all those switches and stuff on the remote. Bloody hell.
I did find one little company. I hope it's on here.
Drone Strike. Hey, Drone Strike, how are you? Yes, yes, mate. Yep.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
I
leaving
tell you.
now, Matt, and I'll pop in about another half an hour's time in the background.
Oh, yeah, no worries, Andy. Thanks, buddy. We'll catch you soon, eh?
Yeah, see you, Jim.
See you later, Andy. X Dynamics has their number 2 out. Now it's got the Micro Four Thirds camera. And they said they have made a hell of a lot of improvements, because I don't know if you saw the reviews on the first one, but it was even having problems taking off because it wasn't going up fast enough.
Yeah.
So like it was catching on the lip of a landing pad. I mean, I saw some, who did that? The guy in Hawaii, Dustin Dunhill, did a video on it. And it was really pretty scary.
Have a go at that.
I'll tell you who stole the whole show, especially for Drone Strike, would be John Deere.
Right.
These are all sprayer drones.
Yeah.
Well, John Deere has a tractor set up in there with a 110-foot boom arm that is running 6 clusters of sprayer heads. Oh, look at this thing. It zooms in.
What the hell?
If you have this miniature, you could sit here and make a movie out of the whole miniature.
Holy shit.
Yes. It's just taking your regular camera, putting the zoom on it, putting that front like gun lens on it, and then electronically moving in, zooming in.
I can make my own Lego movie.
I thought that was pretty darn cool because, you know, on camera, it all looks full size.
Oh, wow. You could do a, you know, like they do the animation where you've got that you move your characters and you take another, 4 or 5 stills and then move it again. I mean, very time consuming.
It is, yeah, but
at that sort of zoom and all that, you could make a nice little movie out of that. Macro, exactly right, mate. Yeah, it's not that great. Oh,
the size of these motors are unbelievable. These are like T1 motors, huge.
Are you going to post any of those vids?
Yeah.
Jim? Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, 8K was everywhere, and they had it so it looked better than 4K.
Mm.
And like I said, you can't get this company, Skyworth, had their TV so it actually turned. Insta360 was the other one that did impress me. But I went through this with Ron. Now look at this. Okay, you see you've got the 360 camera up here and a 360 camera down here. But notice the model of the drone.
I was going to say this is a standard Mavic.
And there's a reason for that. Is because here's the GPS module on the Mavic Pro. And with the Mavic 2 Pro, these cameras would be covering the GPS. So it wouldn't be able to work.
I'll be buggered.
But their Insta360 is actually a modular setup with a Leica lens. It's very good. Definitely something I would be interested in. But I thought this whole thing being on the Mavic Pro was a shocker.
Considering the age of the drone, yeah.
Right. And now, you know, there's nothing wrong with the drone. We know that, but
yeah.
Technology that bit on the Mavic 2 Pro, because it'll block out the GPS. Trying
Well,
to give you the best
I
views I can here. And see, these are GoPro turnstile clamps. And it's just clamping on the drone itself.
Well, I'm kind of guessing that they used a Mavic Pro because you're not after the Mavic's camera.
That's true.
You're using that camera, so you're not
Yeah.
doing it for camera performance. So the Mavic Pro's perfect
But
for
what
that.
if I don't have a Mavic Pro? I only have the Mavic 2 Pro.
Well, you would think that. Why does that cover the GPS on the Mavic 2? Is it Mavic 2 at the back? Because when you take that top cover off, the
Right.
GPS is plugged into the back of it. So where it comes around the back, that's where your plug is for your GPS. I thought the GPS was at the back of the Mavic, not the front.
Now, which one of you had a part? The Mavic Pro or the Mavic 2 Pro?
Pro. The Mavic Pro.
This 1R is impressive to me. Now, this screen turns around to however the video is. It can sense the video. So, in other words, if you had somebody that took a vertical video, the TV would actually turn in that direction. Let's see if we can get it to where it's turning. Yeah, there you go. I don't know in God's name what this would cost.
Why?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Fucking hell.
You didn't take the video correctly, but wait, my TV will turn.
Yeah. Here we go. Jim. The GPS antenna is in the top rear position behind the battery around the DJI logo on the Mavic Pro. So it is at the rear.
Okay,
That's where I thought it was.
So wouldn't it be interrupting the GPS signal then?
Well, you would think so.
That is, then why can't, there's been many complaints. Ron and I talked about this. There's been many complaints as to it interfering with the GPS on the Mavic 2 Pro.
Okay. That's really weird. Because, yeah, where that sat is exactly where I thought the GPS was. And that's where the GPS is plugged in at the rear.
I was upset that none of this crap was available for sale. But yet we had to go here because his GoPro 8 broke. Let me see if we show it. Do we show it here? We were filming. We put the GoPros under the water to film the drone, and it leaked. You could see his lens just filled up with water.
That sucks, man.
So we immediately went over here. And then I was filming them the whole time because they were telling us that no, all the models on the floor were just dummy models. See, and I'm telling him that we were just filming the underwater drone. I was trying to shame him into selling it. But you see this light mod here and this display, and there's a media mod that goes around it. None of this, even though it's hanging right here on the wall, none of it was for sale. You had to go online like any other schmuck.
That's ridiculous. It's always a waste of time even going.
They sold absolutely nothing there, Jim?
Nothing, brother, nothing. But we did get him one free, so he made out with a new battery, an extra battery, and an extra SD card.
Free? He got that for free?
Yeah, because his other one broke.
Nice. I would have gone to the DJI and said, my Mavic 2 Pro just broke. I don't know what's going on with it. I got a new one out of him.
I want to show you the video of it actually going blub, blub, blub.
It's ridiculous.
See it now? See the lens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, water
Brand
in it.
new.
Condensation.
And so before we went over to GoPro, I put mine underwater. I figured, what the hell? I better see if mine's going to leak.
Hmm. What the hell's Eddie holding? What's that?
What?
A green thing in his hand. That.
That was his camera, but
Camera? No, on the right hand side.
he just got the Kickstarter award. This guy owns Chasing
That's an
Innovation.
award?
And he just got the Best of Kickstarter award for that Dory drone.
Right, okay.
So they came over and awarded it to him.
Yeah, just in the corner where no one can see. Here's your award, mate. Now shut up and go home.
I didn't even know Kickstarter had awards.
Well, they don't, obviously. Look at it. That's a bit of perspex.
Not the best award in the world, is it? Not exactly the Emmys.
No, I mean, where's the presentation? He's just sitting there. Oh, God, I don't know. Look at that. He's got a lens on him. This bloke's got a lens on him. He's not connected to a camera, though. Here we go. I like yellow. Bye-bye.
This thing is totally cool, though. It can stand up. Is this the one where we drowned our GoPros? It can actually do somersaults and flip over. You see how it's pointed straight down now?
So it doesn't
And it can
tangle.
move in any direction while it's pointing down. And then it can surface. See that little flag on the front of it? Right there? It can surface, grab its GPS location, and then automatically return to home to you. There you go.
Holy moly.
See how it just totally rolls over like that in any direction? It can just roll in any direction you want. Like there's nothing you can't follow or inspect or whatever, man. It was friggin' impressive, honestly.
Where the heck's Adrian tonight?
He told me he was going to come on. This is the stupidest thing I've ever. Can I get sued?
About what?
Well, it's just my own opinion. The Power Vision. Let me get over to that Power Vision egg. Oh, here's where I went underwater to test mine. Now, mind you, this is all shot with the GoPro Hero 8 set at 1080p. And in my first time with it, so I was impressed, but it couldn't get depth. Like when we were at the hotel, I couldn't get the mountains in the background. And it had a hard time when we were at the Bellagio checking out the water show. It would get the water, the light show, but then it had a hard time showing you the Bellagio sign and the Caesar's Palace sign.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is impressive. I want this thing.
How long is the tether?
333 feet.
Oh, wow.
And this thing automatically winds it back up.
The one with the metal switch.
Yeah. That's the one we were telling them. That'll take 5 minutes to break.
Yeah.
It's like, here, let me show you.
Yeah. Does it automatically feed it out when it feels pressure or something?
No, it'll take it. You know what I mean?
What's the depth that it's rated for?
It can go 100 meters,
Oh, really?
which is 333 feet.
Oh,
I can imagine that cord would get pretty loopy, tangled up.
But ends up, it untangles it. That's what they were saying. And now the beauty of this thing is on the bottom of it, it has a metal cap that you take off, and then you can immediately pull out your SD card. And it also has accessory ports, again, for a GoPro, for a Claw, anything that you need to power.
Geez, I'd like to put that down in offshore here. Got some beautiful reefs and
And
stuff.
look at the design of this holder. See how it just comes out like that? And then it has this bottom tray lip that's wide enough so if you have a case on your iPad Mini Pro or whatever, because it could actually hold an iPad, not just the iPad Mini. Let's get to something else. All right, this is where he puts it underwater and he starts to cry. No, not really, but I gotta tell you, he took it so well. I would have been so pissed.
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, especially after.
I gotta admit, I kind of freaked out in Maui with the Osmo Action.
Yeah.
The filters that you can put on, and I could see so well under there. It was so clear. At one point, I actually did, turn the camera around. I looked and and I saw the same thing. I saw, about, I don't know, a little chunk of water inside the lens, inside that filter. I'm like, oh shit! I just ruined this camera. Come flying back up as quick as possible. Back up on the boat, dried it off and put a different filter on there, like is the filter bad or whatever. But for the next couple of days, I kept getting all this condensation in there. And
wow.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I would have thought maybe through the ND filter that maybe there would have been water in between that and the regular glass of the camera. But then that would have went away once you dried it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to bore you guys. Okay, this was their big claim to fame here. Now it's got this big plastic egg covering on it. And they sat there flying it under the water stream. This is the power egg.
Is it as fragile as an egg? Is it one of those drones?
They tried to sell it because these arms come off. They actually snap off. They pull down and off, and then there's a hand strap that goes on the side. So they're trying to sell it as a handheld follow me camera too.
Right.
Because see, she's on that swing over there with the camera following her. Here's their water drones that don't work. I don't know why they had them there. They have no software to make them work.
Huh?
And why is that? Because Wi-Fi don't work underwater. But anyway, this girl's on a swing over here, just so you can sit there and watch the power egg follow her going back and forth. I didn't understand what the hell this shark was for. Called the Robo Sea.
Yeah.
And you're talking thousands of dollars when you get into there, brother.
Holy moly.
I hope I didn't bore the crap out of you. That was just one day. And it was funny because the guy kept telling me, oh, you just missed Marcus Crawford, and then Billy Kyle was there before them. I never saw those guys. Never saw anybody I knew.
Hey, Jim, I got something special for you, mate. I got something real special for you. Now, this is what I did.
Which one, Victorial Area Vision? Which one does Captain Drone love? The egg?
Oh, shit.
What happened?
I just nearly blew this up.
What do you got? A porno video you didn't want us to see?
No, plenty of that, mate. And I would want you to see it. But no, I've got something for you. And I'm going to show you something right here. And this is what I'll be doing now from now on.
Good boy.
Hang on. Here we go. I've got to introduce you to someone, Jim. Here we go. And we welcome Adrian Marteo into the chat.
I hate you. God damn it, I hate you. You jackass, I hate you.
There you go, sunshine.
Damn it, Ron. Why did you let that happen, Ron? Why you got him on mute? He's on mute.
I have. Sorry.
Yeah, he muted us all.
He did, just so you could hear through the speakers. So there you go.
Ron.
Yes, sir.
Why did you allow that shit to happen?
I didn't know it was going to happen, buddy.
Show you didn't. Show you didn't.
Off the
I knew something was going to happen. I just didn't know what. He goes, Jim, I got something special for you. I actually thought it was going to be something else, but
well, this will be coming.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
How's your photoshopping going, Ron? Anyway, by the way,
working on that.
good, mate. Good.
I just got here and I've actually been praying so I don't go off on that jackass right there. I've been above Ron, with the goddamn Boyz II Men mustache. I'm about to go off on you, but I'm trying to give you a break. So have you already told everybody what happened to you before I do it? Did you?
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you get a pass. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You good then?
Very good. But I'm telling you now, Jim, don't ever disappear again because I'm sick and tired of Adrian's sad sack looks, mate. He was in withdrawals.
But Matt, listen, this is the bullshit. This jackass was sitting in a freaking chair, medicated with the phone in his hands. He didn't even text me, call me. Let me finish. He didn't call me, text me, email. He sent me an email Wednesday talking about, oh, Adrian, blah, 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 blah.
What the hell was that? I
What's
wouldn't
going
even
on,
know how to
Brett
type that.
Inspirations? You
Do
know
you
how
know
to
what?
type that.
It was funny. It was funny because when things happened and all that, and then Peter pulled out his massive lens and all that, and because obviously Adrian was having gym withdrawals, and at the end of that he pulled it out and Sparks going mental and all, and he's going, I'm not even thinking of gym anymore,
Oh, hey, Matt.
Yes, mate.
Listen, I think Sparky. I don't know
Pregnant?
what's going on. I believe so. I think so.
You broke it?
No, he's
I
pregnant.
didn't say break, Jim.
Well, what happened?
She had a stroke after seeing Peter.
No. Actually, something happened to where I don't know.
What the hell is that?
You know what?
What the hell is wrong with what is wrong with Jim today,
What
man?
is this?
That's not what I did. This.
I don't even know how to do that. What does that mean?
Matt, you know what that means, right?
Mm.
There
I'm
you
having-
go, Ron. There you go.
Yeah.
Look at a flock of these.
Yeah. He got a Yes, Adrian was in deep depression. Actually, I haven't seen that. Brent's Explorations, how are you, mate? I didn't pop you in there. Adrian was in a deep depression. But in saying that, Adrian, I have had similar issues with my Spark. Dodged a few bullets, to be quite honest. We've been off to the clinic and everything's come out clear, but it's a bit of a scary time. Yes, mate, I know. It's a scary time, dude.
But thank God everything is okay. We all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a hoax. It was a hoax. So the president said it was a hoax. That's all it was. It was fake news.
We've come.
Fake news.
Oh dear. Are you feeling better this week? It couldn't even be stuffed bloody cooking this week. He's eating out of a can.
No, I don't even feel like eating dinner. I'm just eating some fruits.
You leave yourself wide open, Adrian, for ridicule when you do things like that, don't you?
Well, I think I need to finish what I'm doing before I talk to you because you pay attention to too much freaking detail. Like how you got me in the bathroom, my chair by itself, Adrian's chair, that's some bullshit.
Well,
Adrian
we
Montero's
got
chair.
a 2-hour detailed look of that chair one week.
I wasn't talking to
3
you, Jim. You let me hear by myself last week. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm still pissed.
Hey, but I answered your phone call the week
Finally.
before. No, when I was in Vegas, I answered your
No,
phone
you didn't.
call.
You hung up the phone on me.
Well, that was later. I talked to you for a good solid minute and a half.
And he actually admitted that he hung up the phone on me.
Because I told you I had other friends to deal with, man. I had new Canadian friends I had to chat with.
He had new ones.
I'm heartbroken.
New ones.
I had a new Matt. See, this is my Australia Matt, but I had a new Canadian Matt.
What about a new Dominican? Did you get a new Dominican?
No
Yeah.
Dominicans.
No one can replace that. Let me tell you something, Jim. Grass isn't always greener, mate. It might look like it is, but it'll always come home.
Well,
On the
He
Dominican.
came home, didn't he? He came back.
we're going to give you another. We're going to give you another test at being the best Matt you can be in August, and Ron will be the deciding vote.
Oh, he hasn't cleaned his fingers. Did that go through the toilet paper?
What the hell are you talking about?
Anyway, so I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I just got here. I've been busy with the kids. Finally got settled.
Man, no one
I'm
needs
here.
to hear you say hi.
Ain't nobody talking to you, Jim.
I want
I'm
to say
talking
hi
the
to
live
everybody in the chat.
Jim,
chat. Because Peter Carroll is not here. So I need to say it.
and I got to say, Jim, I kind of jumped on the Adrian bus this week, Well, for
It's
two
about time. Jesus. It's about time. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
You You finally
Well,
make a friend,
he and
dude.
I talked a couple times. We were worried about you. And then, the other thing, I was sitting there thinking, well, Peter Carroll's two up on me. One, he's been like the latest, Adrian best friend. I'm like, well, maybe I moved him out of that spot. Then Peter pulls out that stunt where he pulls that freak out. I'm like, oh, geez, I'm down 2. But I tell you what, Adrian, you missed it. You should have seen Andy tonight.
Mm.
Peter's out of the running, man. Andy had him. Ugh.
Andy's was this big, and it's no fishing lie.
Oh, dude.
Oh wow. Okay, so I missed it.
Oh, it's porn channel stuff, dude.
Peter is a wuss. Peter's a wuss.
Peter's in diapers, man.
He's a beginner.
Gotcha.
That was
Yeah.
500 millimeter lens, right?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but man, that massive.
One.
Was it like huge?
What did he
Like
do with
gigantic?
No, it was huge. Yeah.
Dude. Unreal.
When you put that in front of the camera, Adrian, you might want to show the whole thing.
That
Because-
big? I mean, bigger. Should I keep going? That's it.
Do you know that song by Aerosmith? It's like
Good
on my
Lord.
big 10-inch. Yeah. It was-
Thank God my Sparky didn't see that.
Oh, you would have been in all sorts of strife.
I would have been dumped.
Dude, how much do you pay? I mean, I got answered earlier. You pay $20 for those Master Air Screw props, yeah?
I'll tell you exactly how much. Hold on, because I
Yeah,
forgot. Give me 1 second.
Because I was so impressed with those props that I thought, bugger this, I'm going to go get a set and have a bit of a play with them. Now they're $40.
And by the way, man, I haven't made that video yet that you asked me to make. I'm gonna make it, but I haven't done it yet.
That's all right.
Hey,
Hold on.
I think he's from Edmonton, Alberta. The replacement Matt.
The replace
Matt number 2.
Matt too. Mate, yeah, it means
They
Matt-
cost me.
shit.
They cost me $20, Matt. $20.
There you go, half price.
$19.99 US.
I have Matt options.
Yeah, one for each foot. Yeah, the other Matt was from yeah. Yeah. Well, mine are $40, mate. And when you pulled out 3,000 bloody sets of these things, I'm thinking, my God, how much are these things? They must be cheap.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're not
I-
listening, Jim. As per normal, we have been having a conversation about Master Air Screw for the last 5 minutes, which you've totally ignored.
I thought you weren't.
He's a
buying
jackass.
them, Matt.
He's a jackass.
Hey,
He's a jackass.
I thought you were not buying the Master Air Screws because they were
Well,
hard
he
on the
changed his
motor.
mind, Jim. He changed his mind. It does not does that. It doesn't do that because I actually flew it on sports mode and it fly just fine. Now stay out, Jim. I'm talking to Matt. Stay
Nothing
right
crossed
there.
my desk, brother. Nothing crossed my desk. Ron, did you get any notifications on this?
I did not.
There you go.
Ron,
who said
Right.
they were hard on motors? Who said the Master Air Screws are hard on motors?
Listen, if you didn't do your homework, I'm not going to do it for you.
they're
Oh, mate.
not. It does
They
not do
couldn't
that.
be
They
home,
already
right?
fixed the issue.
The
They fixed the
manual's
problem.
online, Jim. Remember that? The manual's online. For public viewing. That was fucking hilarious. Anyway,
He's a jackass. I don't know what's wrong with him today.
Today,
I'm sick of him.
he's been actually quite normal. I would.
Oh, really?
Yeah, inattentive, rude, all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
you
that,
know, my best behavior.
yeah, he is behaving himself. So,
Okay.
hang on, where did this shit come in about them being hard on the motors? Will they wreck a motor? Is this true or not?
No,
I've
I
actually-
seriously heard that.
where?
What happened, Matt, is that when it first came out, remember the little chart that I showed you that you have to change the gains for the
Yeah.
motor?
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about. But you don't have to do that anymore because they actually fixed the problem. You don't have to do that anymore.
Okay.
What was the problem?
Before, what happened is that it will tell you like your motor is overloading, like you're overworking the motors.
Right.
So what happened is that they actually sent like a little chart. Let me see if I have it right here. They sent a little chart where you can actually go into the settings and change the settings on the motor, but you don't have to do that anymore because they fixed that problem.
Mm.
Well, how did they fix it? They changed the rake on the propeller?
Yeah, they actually fixed it to where you don't have to do that anymore. So this is actually, remember the first batch that they were selling? This is like the Master Air Screw 2. So that's already been fixed.
Okay.
Hey, Adrian,
Yes.
where's Sparky?
No.
She's actually ignoring me right now.
No.
She's ignoring me.
We don't
She's
need
ignoring me
that.
right now.
We don't need that this week, mate. That was crazy last week.
It was.
And there's going to be something. There's going to be something that'll set her off, and you're going to be the receiver.
Unfortunately, I will be.
I was going to share the.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, don't do it.
Adrian only bought 10 sets. See, that's only $100, mate. I've bought 10 sets. It cost me $200.
I spent $160 because I bought some for my Mavic Air also.
$160 on props.
On propellers, yes.
How
You're
much?
insane. You're insane.
Now, listen.
160 US in propellers.
Well, that makes sense, though, Jim, because when you can't fly and you keep crashing and damaging props, you need spares.
This is true.
Actually, I've never crashed. Well,
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Oh, technically you didn't crash.
Let's hear this. We haven't crashed, but I have.
technically not crashed, but the
Mm.
first time that I actually set up my Spark, I was flying inside the house without GPS on idle mode, and then the battery started going down. So technically, it was already set up to go 98 feet up in the air, where my ceiling is only freaking 12 foot. So it started hitting the roof like this right here, and I tried to catch it. Finally got it. I done to chop my freaking finger off. Got it off. I busted 3 propellers. So
Hey, Jim, it sounds like somebody else I know. Technically, he didn't crash, but realistically,
But what? Right.
shut up, Jim.
Technically I didn't crash, but realistically
I
I
did.
was at the controls and I crashed it.
Pilot error. And whenever I'm running my Spark batteries down or anything, I keep a good eye on, because I don't hook it up to the app. Because if you hook it up to the app, it counts as a flight. And I don't want any of my flights to be bullshit as a number.
Oh,
When I fly,
yeah.
I want it to be an actual flight. So I don't want to have another 6 flights there where I've just flown it down to 58%. So no app connected, no worries. But you keep an eye on that bloody light, and when it gets to that second with the third flasher,
Ice and water, puppy.
on the controller, it tells you what the percentage rate is on the drone anyway with the Mavic
You
Pro.
can start it up without the app started up?
Yeah, you can. You
Look-
can. Yeah, and fly it.
Yeah, you can fly those things manually too, Jim.
Really? You can't with the other
Yes,
one?
you can.
No,
With
you
this
can't.
one, the Air, the Spark, and the Mavic 2 Zoom, I can.
Every drone I've ever flown, you can spin them up
I fly
Without-
them without the app.
without the app. The app is a secondary. The app is a secondary thing for your settings and all that sort of bizzo. But as a standalone drone, it just needs a controller to tell that drone to turn on.
All right, Jim. Listen, this is actually the card that I was telling you about for the settings with the first set. See what I mean right here?
Oh, yeah.
See how you have to change the gains, but you don't have to do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
But why do they still put it in there? You must
That's
have an
a
old.
good. That's a good question. I don't know.
They probably do that just for legal reasons. And they
Maybe
got
there's
it in there.
the
There's the information.
spin it and then
You
turn it
watch
back,
them when they
okay?
change those games
Papi.
now.
Yeah, I do that, Kenny. That's how I start them up. I don't ever use the app to start the drone going up. I always do it myself and bring it down. But I would never do that without having the screen on or the app open.
Well, you know what?
I
If
want
you're
full
flying,
control.
yeah, if you're flying, well, you got full control. You've only got no control once you start getting your low battery warnings. And whatever that drone's been set at, it'll do.
But you know what, Matt? I do agree with you that you don't want those stupid rundown battery maintenance flights
No.
on your record.
No. You keep an eye on it. I chuck mine in the lounge. I take it off and hover it, make sure it's nice and steady. Go have a shower or something because you've got at least 12 minutes before it's down to 58. And I've never had an issue. Come back out. She's down to about 60, 59. I'll land it, chuck the next battery in. Off you go.
I wish that the one
Visual line of sight. Yeah, you don't need that, do you? But here we go.
So he's got the spraying drone, remember? How much? What are those 36-inch props?
Holy cow.
Geez, you wouldn't want to be having as many accidents as Adrian.
Because I know mine are 17-inch, so those things have to be double that.
I only have one oops. Why you gotta say it like that, man?
What, mate? What?
Only
Well,
one
no.
oops.
Whoops,
24 inch.
did I say that out loud?
Actually, yeah, you did.
Shit, sorry, mate. Sorry. Now everyone knows. You can delete flight records. I don't think you can. I don't think you can delete individual flight records.
DJI will always have them, but you can delete them from your
Individual?
Account. From
your
account.
viewing.
Individual flights? Not a whole.
Yeah, but
Really?
DJI will always have them. You're just taking them off of your view.
Because
On
I looked at doing that when I realized it was adding to my flights. And I
Right.
thought, how do you get rid of them? And I couldn't work out how to get rid of them.
There's
I get rid of the lot, but I couldn't get rid of one of them.
oh, is that right? Okay. I haven't tried it, but I knew that you could do that.
Here we go.
Night Train.
Night Train. Now, Night Train and Adrian have got a date with Destiny, I'm afraid. Now, Adrian doesn't know anything about this, but Night Train does because he mentioned it last week and I thought it was a fantastic idea.
Well,
Now, Night Train's got himself the same thing you have, Adrian, that little electrocuting device. What do they call it? TENS machine?
The TENS unit.
TENS
Okay.
unit. So he's got one as well, and he loves it. And we were thinking about doing a live standoff where
Oh, bullshit.
yeah, man, and you put it on flat out, and you put it wherever Night Train wants to put his. And I'm kind of guessing he may even be able to do it on down below because he's man enough to do that.
All right, but you saw the video of the mad Canadian with his muscles going out.
Yeah,
I don't think Adrian's man enough.
I don't think so either, to be honest. But it'll be a good little test and probably prove a lot of points to a lot of opinions to people in the chat.
I'm only looking at Ron right now. I'm not listening to you or Jim. Ron, talk to me. How you doing, sir? You doing okay?
I'm doing good, buddy.
Matt, don't you do it. Do not put me in the green room. Matt,
The green room.
I see your fingers. Don't you do it.
That's because he came in late. Adrian came in late. He didn't see the video that we played of that guy doing the TENS unit.
Yeah,
Let me
dude.
see it, please. Can I see it?
Do what you're doing.
I
I'll
just
look.
got here.
I will look, see if I can find it again.
Yeah, everyone in the chat has had enough of that.
Yeah,
And Adrian, look at the replay if you must. Seriously.
there you go. Thank you. Settled.
I guess my word don't mean nothing then.
If you go to the 1 hour, 2 minute mark, you'll see where Andrew put Peter Carroll.
I guess my word don't mean nothing then. My word don't mean nothing then. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Well, don't cry.
Is he talking?
I'm not.
You can't hear him?
With my water. I need a drink.
He might be, but all I hear is blah, 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 blah.
Hey, listen, I gotta show you this one drone now. It's called the Pegasus drone.
Is that the
All right.
egg drone?
I want it. No, hell no, not that egg.
Jim's screen has popped up into the green room. I've got no intro for this screen, so I'll just have to pop it up.
Check out this drone and look at the landing gear.
Holy crap!
That's got tracks on it.
This is LiDAR up here. And that's how it goes up. It goes up like an Inspire. The landing gear are actually tank tracks.
It looks stupid.
You know what? Seriously, man, you got a drone that flies. Why would you want to crawl it over land?
Well, what if you're crawling it on the roof, checking out hail damage and all that for an insurance company?
Yeah, they do it with drones that fly. They might fall through the roof.
Drones are meant to fly, not to be driven
I can't see
like
the point.
remote.
I can't see the point of having tracks and moving that on the ground.
It's got a baby brother.
That's got tracks on it too. What are they doing? A Mars land mooning?
Holy crap! Look at that big one.
Yeah, this is the big one. And the guy shows you the landing gear. Where did he show you? These landing gear flip up like the Inspire. Come on. Flip it up.
Wasn't that
Here
you
we
that
go.
made this video?
Did he mention why it's why they would use the tracks on it?
Here's the baby one. And these flip under. See that?
Do I get an answer?
Yeah, because you can use it for multi-use now. You could use it on the ground or on a roof because it'll go for 2 hours just driving. Let's say if you're doing a big commercial roof or something, you could literally drive around the roof inspecting it and then fly off it and go to another. I'm making excuses for it, but you get the point.
Yeah, you're making a big excuse. I think it's look like crap. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree with Matt on that. You know, I mean, that's what the idea of a good camera is for. Fly low and
Okay.
put a zoom camera on it before I put tracks on it. You know, to
The only
get-
good-
I do agree with you because you can't use this for like a wind turbine inspection or power line inspection or anything like that.
You could do that with a drone. You don't need no wheels.
So
Or tracks, whatever.
you are limiting.
The only good thing about it would be, I guess, if you did run into low battery problems like Adrian, you might want to get one of these, mate. Yeah, don't shake your head because it's a well-known fact that you just land yours wherever you like. And
He wouldn't be banging that into the ceiling, would he?
he got,
Whoa,
but,
whoa, that word bang it sounded dirty. You better
if
stop.
she's got a dirty nostril. And if you ran out of battery and you'd have like 10% left for it to track across the ground to try and get back to you, that'd be about the only bloody thing about it. You know, I don't know. I can't see anything. I don't know, man. I can't see a purpose for it. And if he didn't explain the specific purpose for that drone to be land usable and what the purpose of it was for, what I don't know.
He was saying the roof, doing rooftops and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you do that anyway with one of these hotels, mate. You could do it.
You could do it with any drone.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah. Look
But
at that. I want one of them.
your flight time.
The Auto Evo?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is the Evo 2.
Now those I'm interested.
They are 6K, dude.
You see the cup? She wouldn't let me steal the cup.
Wrong
The
with
cup had a bunch of pens in it. I was able to steal them, but I couldn't steal the actual cup.
it. So what am I going to put this in? Oh, I need that cup as well.
She looks cranky.
She don't even look happy. She don't even
No.
look excited.
Looks
No.
bitchy.
She's got some problem, conjunctivitis in one of her eyes. She keeps covering it up with her hair.
Now, Jim, they're supposed to be coming out with 3 versions of the Auto Evo, right?
Yeah, the Evo 2, the Evo Pro, which will be a 1-inch model, and then the Evo Dual, which will have a FLIR Boson camera on it. See, there's the pens, and the pens light up.
Oh,
See, I stole all the pens, but you wouldn't give me the damn cup.
Are you going to send one of those pens to me?
I can. I got a bunch of them.
And
And
your brother in South Dakota.
And Adrian.
Thank you.
Yeah, who's in the chat that would like one too? Let's have a look. I'm sure they all would.
Jim, have enough. Everybody wants one.
There was a bunch of you saw them, right? I mean, every time I turned around, they kept refilling it. So I kept refilling my pockets. You're going to refill the damn thing. I'm going to take advantage of that situation.
Oh, Kenny.
Everybody gets pens tonight.
We missed you, Kenny. Oh, dear.
But here's the thing I don't get. This is an 8K camera you're looking at right now.
We don't even have 8K TVs.
Right. And then the 8K, the 1-inch camera is square again.
Yeah, but
So-
that's the one. That's the one that have the infrared stuff, right? With the heat.
No,
sensor, all
that'll
that good
be
stuff?
what they call the dual.
Okay.
The Pro model, this is just the Evo 2, period. Then they have the Evo 2 Pro, and then they have the Evo 2 Dual. But the Evo 2 Pro is an 8K 1-inch square. It kind of looks like the Mavic 2 Pro.
Say that again.
The camera you're looking at there was round.
Yes.
The 1-inch model is square, just like the Mavic 2 Pro.
The 6K, yes.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Now, I don't think the guy was too savvy, the guy I was talking to, because he kept saying that the cameras were going to be interchangeable.
That's
as
right.
if I could change the camera on this model.
Yes, that's right.
Well, then why are you selling a Pro? If I can
well,
just change out the camera.
Because it's going to cost you the same anyway. If
This
you
is only
wanted,
$14.95 right here.
yeah, no, but if you were to buy that camera, you'd be up to the same price anyway. It's a good thing because you don't have to buy 3 drones. All you need are 3 different cameras if you require that. If you've got a job for a thermo, you chuck it on 4 screws and a ribbon. Next one in. So there is a purpose for that.
It might be that easy. I don't know yet.
Well, it is. It's 4 screws and a ribbon. That's what holds the cameras on.
Well, I know you have taken them apart and done this.
Yeah, a bit more difficult, that one.
Now, this company actually supplies all the motors and all that to the drone companies. This is the OEM for, let's say, DJI and the rest of them. This company makes the motors and actuators. They didn't want to admit that, but I got them to.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know why. Okay, if you don't want to admit that, why do you have a booth at CES?
Was that you recorded, Jim?
Yeah.
The camera works, obviously, him.
Can't you see that hand? That's my hand.
Sorry, no. Those are small hands.
I thought that was a lady.
Segway
Like I
had some-
said, it looks like small hands. I thought it was a lady too. Oh God Almighty!
Hey, Matt,
Yeah, mate.
have you shared with Jim what you thought your predictions were of what happened to him?
No, I haven't.
Oh, God. I'm afraid to ask.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Let it out.
Oh, okay. This is going to be. I mean, I went into quite some detail in one of the shows, actually. That's all right, Chris. No worries, buddy. It's all good, mate. Yeah, went into quite some detail of why you actually disappeared, and because Vegas changes people, you know. And I'm kind of guessing you didn't need much encouragement. And I kind of thought that he'd actually gone back to Vegas to become a showgirl. And you were doing matinee shows and all that sort of stuff. And and in the evenings you were in a freak show, the bearded lady or some shit like that.
Yeah, with the mustache.
Yeah, with the mustache. Yes. But it was the showgirl thing which drew you back there. So you had the headgear on, you had the little bra-y thing going on, and you were prancing up and down, doing your showgirl thing. So that's what we came up with of why. Well, it was the only credible excuse we could find out about why you disappeared, because you had started your own career.
Well, I must admit the stash was a big hit. Of course, it's known as a porn stash worldwide now.
Sweet.
Absolutely, it is. What is this chair? What was that, Jim?
That is from Segway.
Why
Why is it upside down?
Why is your camera upside down, Jim?
He fell over.
He's not dying.
That was stupid.
This is all Segway.
They come in with a go-kart too?
Yeah. And of course, they have the normal thing you know about. They got a scooter, and then this is a transport chair.
Right.
The new Walmart chairs.
Pretty much.
I thought it was Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil's new.
I thought that was the lady where they're standing up too. Cause God damn, his pants are tight. Jesus, boy, you can't even breathe. Can't even cough. If he cough a fart, it could come off. God
Really?
damn.
They're that tight you can see he's not much of a man.
He got no breathing room.
Adrian Victorian Ariel says it's a new seat for you. New chair.
No, Adrian's new chair.
Yeah.
Sweet. And Jim buys it for me. I'll get it. Jim, you gonna buy that for me?
Let me tell you something, boys. This is a never ever gonna buy. This idiotic.
Oh
Yeah.
People
Never,
be talking
ever.
about that.
It's about the size of your hand, and it's totally ridiculous.
It looked dumb as hell.
Oh, look at that. Oh, shit.
It's called
That
the
looked pretty
V-cup.
cool. That turned
So
that looked
what?
pretty cool.
And watch it blow away in a strong wind.
How much does it weigh, mate?
I don't know, but they were holding it. They wouldn't let it out of the cage except for when they held it in their hands. Seriously, let's skip through here.
I'd like to see that fly.
There, look at the size of it.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, it had plastic props on it. I'm sitting there playing with them. Look at the size of it. This thing's going to get blown away. I actually thought it was going to be something cool.
Jim.
Yeah.
What's going on, Rick Halber?
Rick
Hope you feeling better,
Halber.
brother. Hope you're feeling better.
Rick, you still in the hospital or are you home?
He was
What
coming
the-
out tonight, mate.
The hell is that?
It's a robot.
Scorpion?
What are you going to do with that?
I don't know. They had all kinds of like Uber drones and all that crap. It's all future tech. None of it's available now. So why do you have it?
Terminator's hand.
What the hell is that?
This is an actual printing machine. This machine right here is made to pick up the pamphlets and move them from spot A to spot B. But you see in the background where they have it doing printing. It's kind of one of those that it's a 3-in-1 kind of deal. Again, what's the purpose of this, boys? Tell me what you're going to use this for.
Oh, it gets rid of the mail boy, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It gets rid of the mail down in the mail room. I started off in this company as the mail boy, and now I own it. Yeah. Well, there won't be any of those jobs anymore.
Right.
It's
It's
got
avoiding
eyes.
the cones.
It's got eyes at the front. Are you kidding me? He's out of the hospital. Awesome. It'd want to.
These were actually toys for your pet.
Of course.
So your cat would go chasing this thing. Entertainment for your cat or dog.
They coming up with some ridiculous crap. They got
You know
nothing
what?
better to do.
I would do my head in by the time I walked around that place, because if I'm looking at irrelevant bullshit, it would just do my head in.
What is this?
It's like auto tracking on it.
Yeah, for $49, you buy
Wow.
this, and it auto tracks you.
That's pretty
It
cool.
does the AI lock onto you, and then it'll 360 follow you.
I like that. I do like that, actually. I really do like that.
Now you're using your own phone or camera in there,
That's good.
and it's software and this thing. But again, it's only $49. But like,
Dude, I like that.
The Osmo Mobile does that.
Does it?
Yes.
does it do it for $49?
It's not a whole lot more. Of course, that was shit. That was a couple generations ago of it, but it used to do that. It would follow you. Yeah.
I can see a purpose for that. If you solo out there with no cameraman or whatever like that, and you're doing a vlog or whatever, and you're doing a stationary, stationary photo, stationary shoot where you're maybe doing a review on something like that, where you could move around and pick something else up and on. I can see that sort of shit being quite useful. I don't mind the idea of that. My gimbal does that too.
These are more 360 cameras. And that one does this one here is doing the panoramic on top.
Irrelevant bullshit. I thought I was going to show was all about.
Again, what are you going to use these things for?
Yeah.
Check
And
out
let's say-
Now,
let's say you're doing real estate or something. Are you really going to pay that much for the camera?
Brett here, Victorian Aerial, is either talking about this show that you're at, or he's actually talking about our live stream. So I'm not too sure which one he's talking about here.
There's where Jim got his started Vegas showroom business.
He let me borrow the costume.
Yeah.
I'll make you a star robot, man. Fucking hell. Here we go. Move.
Taylor.
I'd go behind that dude. I'd say, I get better shots from a Mavic Pro, moron.
This Sony's big claim to fame, they're going to make an electric car.
Of course. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, we're going to still use a shitload of fossil fuels to do it.
There's the frame. All the batteries are going to be in there.
It's a lot of batteries.
And all the cars are going to be made off of this frame, she said.
And you'll be able to drive for 5 miles before recharging.
Just the amount of ridiculous tech that we're never going to use was just incredible. Then 8K TVs were everywhere. Everywhere.
There's Jim.
There, yep.
No. That's what started it.
Yep.
They have AK TVs over there.
Everywhere.
Oh, Jim, you look stunning.
Yeah.
You do scrub up all right, Jim, I must say. I don't even need alcohol to.
Love your big head.
Oh, is it Papa?
What the hell was
that's
that noise?
That's him out of his costume. So, hey guys, I'm just warming up. I'm going to put the headset on in a minute. I'm going to feathers.
He has those outfits like Mrs. Doubtfire, you know.
Oh god.
By night.
Somebody zip me up.
Yeah, here's the digital cockpit of the future. Do you really think you're going to want all your gauges to be video?
Mate, you get fined if someone's got a mobile phone next to you in the car and they're putting all this shit in it.
Right. Exactly. Look at the back of the headrest.
Oh my
Big
god!
deal. It's video. It's DVD players.
No one's ever in the back of my car, and when someone is in the back of my car, it ain't there to watch telly.
And it's so advanced that it'll connect to 5G and sit there and play this crap on your dashboard, so you can watch that crap and crash faster.
Yeah, you can crash a lot more, but during your crash, we've got more airbags, so you'll be a safe crash.
What the heck is that right there, Jim?
It's just a drone with an 8K camera on it. That's all it is. Because
Does it have a name?
It's got a sharp 8K camera. See, on a DJI gimbal.
Gimbal, yeah.
Wow.
How much does that one cost? 30 grand US?
Easy. Well, it's probably 20. Here's 5 minutes of me not knowing the camera's on. Oh no, I
did that. I left mine recording when I was on the Deuce bus, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going all the way to Fremont, and I had this thing recording.
I tell you, you talk about lenses, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they had some serious. I was trying to get that.
Yeah, it was a fantastic shot.
Oh,
It is.
they had every lens that they ever made out on trays, and what they were letting you do here was take pictures with their cameras, and then they had a separate studio room where you went over and they developed the picture for you. But all that's on these tables is all lenses. Here's another 8K wall, TV wall. It was everywhere, bro. So I filmed them doing an interview because, like, what are you talking about? You talking about an 8K wall for how long? How long?
And how much? How much? $2 million?
Who's buying it?
I'd be giving her an interview too.
Somebody is gonna buy it.
I'd call mine casting couch though.
That's
somebody,
a rich man's
somebody
toy.
got the money. Exactly.
No, it's not for the hobbyist, Bob, is it?
No.
It's
I tell you, the 8K TVs were everywhere. Oh, it's a smart wall. Wow. I better get me one of them.
oh, smart wall.
You can't even get 4K programming on your TV now. And they're jamming 8K down our throats.
2 times the pleasure.
Oh, here it is, Matt. Here it is.
What, mate?
6 minutes of me not knowing the camera's on.
There you go. It's a beautiful floor.
What a jackass.
It looks like you're walking with a bit of a limp there, Jim.
Yeah, well.
Well,
you
he
get
was
a couple
tired.
knee replacements and
I'm not saying you walk with a limp. You looked a bit limp there. It wasn't that exciting. It's not that exciting at all, was it?
My feet hurt.
This is the John Deere tractor. This is one of the 50,000 heads, and they're all micro adjustable. And this 110-foot long boom arm is got remote sensors on it that keep it 2 feet above the crops. This thing knows whether it's spraying a weed or a corn crop. And I'll show you here in a second. The processor, every weed known to man has been input into the processor with a picture of the weed. So this thing, when it's driving through the field, and that's it right there, that blue thing on the right. When it's driving through the field, if it sees a weed, it's going to spray weed killer on it. When it sees corn, it sprays the fertilizer on it.
Oh,
Wow.
damn it.
Just sick. And this is the camera system that actually goes on it. And it's all programmed by humans because every weed has to be named and then a picture of it has to be put on. You see, he's telling me now how high the boom is actually going to be from the ground. This guy spent way too much time with me for a guy who's never going to buy it. Because I was pretty impressed with the tech. Each one of those nozzles on those 6 groups, see, this tells the boom how high to go. And each one of the nozzles in the groups of 6 can self-determine the spray angle. Do I look like a guy who's going to buy one of these?
Good job, Victoria Ariel. I like that. Good job. Because I don't even know why I'm looking at this right here. Go back to drones. I don't have a cornfield. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's only so much to.
He just looked like he sat on a corn cob. Did you see that?
There you go. I want to see this right here. What are we looking at?
I'm not telling you now because you were making fun of me.
Hey, about the corn, not this.
Well, Jim's come back a little bit sensitive from his trip, hasn't he?
I know, right? Jesus, what's going on? Is it the mustache? Is the mustache bothering you?
I don't know. Something different about our Jim. Not quite the same.
Now, here's some great use of tech. This drone is going to fly around the FedEx facility and read all the SKU numbers and tell the boxes where they have to go.
Oh, bullshit. Really?
Exactly.
So you're not going to even need any manpower?
No. Well, someone will have to move the box from spot A to spot B, but...
So what's the purpose of having this then?
I don't know, but they were very impressed with the fact that it can go around and read the SKU numbers.
Jim?
Exactly, Cardoso Media. Explain that, Jim.
Please answer.
Mr. CES 2020.
Please answer. Yes. Yes. And I'm kind of hoping the word strip doesn't mean the road.
No.
And the other, Matt, that post he put on Facebook there, everything from drones to sex toys. I didn't see any of the sex toys.
Or the demonstrations.
Yeah.
From
They
their booth.
have a whole hall full of sex toys.
That might be why he was walking funny.
Now, see, this again.
I needed a week to recover.
It took him that long to get the shocked look off his face.
There you go, boys.
Hey, there's Jim in his new job.
So I'm yelling to my friend Scott, hey, look at these broads.
Who?
Oh, come on. They're ugly. They're 5s.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
care.
I'm in Australia at the moment. That's
I
a
don't
10.
care.
Then they do this. And then after they do this, what do they say to you, Ron?
$20 a piece.
Good job. I'll give you 35.
Now you see Jim walking away when she says, we usually get $20 each. Oh, hell no.
For what? For a picture?
Yes, for a picture.
Oh, BS. You gonna get in the hell no.
He just paid.
He did?
Yeah.
A reach around or something,
And then they got this guy, this sucker.
He is a
$20 each. I'm walking away.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
But you see, this is the GoPro Hero 8, and I have it on low light capabilities, and I am not impressed at all, boys.
Looks pretty grainy.
Yeah, I was not impressed.
Looks like the ISO's right up on that.
I've got the ISO spread from a low of 100 to a max of 6400, and it just couldn't handle it. But I got some of these lights were so God blessed bright. When you get, there was a Google sign for Google Assistant that was had to be 8K. It was so perfect. But there was no way in hell. Like, you see this MGM, this lion is huge, yet it couldn't get the lion. Look at this grain.
Yeah, look at those bums. Screens. Yeah,
And there, the camera finally adjusted.
still. Although this is
terrible.
still streaming in 720. I'd like to see the footage from the camera.
More, Jeremy. I need more, son. Thank you.
I want to get to where we get to the Bellagio. Shut up.
Good job, Chris.
The Elvises were drunk, and this guy loses his glasses. There goes his glasses. Did you catch it?
I shall spread.
Off come the glasses.
Boom.
And he kicked him.
Thank
Right
you.
to me.
You watch him kick him. Boom.
And I'm trying to tell him how to put the lenses back together, and he don't get it. I'm telling him, just pop it in. No, you have to pop it in from the inside. Finally, the guy with me takes it from him and pops it in.
Elvis
What
was
an
never
idiot.
that, was he?
Elvis was hammered.
It's just like that one you sent me, Adrian, with the dude bucketing that water over the fence.
Yeah. What an idiot. Yeah.
What a mong.
This sign here was actually just, it was so bright. The clarity was unreal that I've never seen in a sign. But it blew out the camera. The camera could not handle it.
Oh man, that's only a 15-hour flight for me. Boom. I could leave here in Brisbane and get there quicker than you can from bloody Florida, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is where Adrian's on the phone with me. And this is my new friend, Matt. And I'm telling Adrian I've replaced Matt.
This is my new friend.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Who
Yeah,
cares?
right. This is what I was doing. This was my new friend. It's okay. We're just friends. We're just going to get to dinner. Well, that doesn't cut it, Jim. Doesn't cut it at all.
But Matt, listen, the whole time we over here worried about him sick, had he over there cheating on you? He cheated on you with another man.
Yeah.
All that time, we were worried about him being sick, and he's getting $20 a photo.
Mm.
There we go. Getting arrested. Like
Oh,
shit.
Look at him. He
Yeah.
quick to spend that money too.
Sorry,
That's
honey,
why
I'm
we
not
spend that
giving you $20.
This is where Jim got into his S&M, you know.
Yeah, but we might be all wrong with that showgirl thing, mightn't we?
We could be far. Maybe we're not far off, Matt. I don't know.
This is Fremont. Oh, that was Fremont.
Yeah.
Go back to the whipping girls. Yeah.
Yeah, whipping. Whip. Jim, whips.
Yes, I hear you.
Whips, mate. Whips. Whip me. Not that. Look at that. Get it off. That's a whip.
They're all in here because on the ground there's these little black circles, and they have to stay in their little black circles.
See, that's new. They didn't have that there 2 years ago.
Nearly,
There's
Brett.
two girls
Nearly,
right there.
That would have hurt the green room.
nearly, mate. Oh, the finger was twitching over it. Twitching. Yeah. Matt 2.0. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Really, I'm feeling a little bit. Well, I'm feeling a little bit secondhand, to be honest. That was a big screen, man. That thing there. That's an LED, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of cool down on Fremont Street.
It is, and the sound system is pretty cool.
They totally destroyed the Golden Nugget and the Pioneer, the original hotels, by putting this crap. It made it a circus.
You know what? Exactly
Zip line
right.
overhead.
You know what? You go to Vegas, and Vegas in my eyes was always the waving cowboy. That was
Yeah.
Vegas, man. You know, and this has it's taken away the nostalgia of the area.
It look that's the famous Pioneer and the Golden Nugget next to it, and they're outshined by an LED wall above you.
Yeah,
I mean,
It would have been good to keep the nostalgia of this area here because that was Vegas. For a
I
long
totally agree.
Now they've got the new Vegas, and they can put that sort of stuff down there. But it would have been nice, man, just to keep that. Was that it? The clown it from the movie?
Yes.
My
Now, you
God.
see on the ground here the black circles?
Mm. On the ground.
The
I'll be right back, guys.
performers have to stay in those black circles.
They're not allowed to move out of the black circles.
No.
They're on restrictions.
All right, man. Guys, I'll be right back.
Right, he's disappearing again. Oh shit!
I
Even
just
this
said be
guy
right
is in a
back.
black circle.
You're right, mate.
I think he was saying, "I'll babysit your wife" or something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ron, where's the Bellagio one, Ron? With the
You're
water.
in the wrong section of town right now. You need to get back on the main strip.
Yeah, I thought that was before this. The water show at the Bellagio. That's
you're
the Bellagio, and that's Caesar's Palace right there.
Yeah, that's Caesar's.
You're right, Ken. I guess they thought they might have needed a draw card back into Fremont, and having the world's biggest LCD TV or whatever it is up there, the screen. They've got to do what they do. But I like nostalgia. And
I'm
there
with
are-
you, Matt. I'm with you.
yeah, and there are some towns in the US which I've driven through which are stuck in the 50s. I don't know if you've ever seen them, boys, but you drive through them and they've got all the old cars still driving around. And I thought there might have been some sort of show on for the weekend or anything. They had the girls on the roller skates at the diners, all that sort of biz, and that's their normal life. I thought it might have been just to now. Where the hell was it? Have you heard of that?
There's the water show at the Bellagio.
Oh, don't answer me.
Now look
No,
at the top of the
wait.
camera. The camera can't capture the Bellagio
Oh.
name.
Yeah, that's right. Now, anyway, have you heard of that, Ron?
What's that? Yeah.
All right. Fucking hell.
What did I miss?
Nothing. Nothing.
Jim was whipped.
Oh, God.
Nothing. Everything's okay.
What did I miss?
Missed a whipping. Those two
Yeah.
girls in the black circle.
Can you rewind that, please? I want to see that.
The rewind button's broken on that one.
They stayed in that circle.
Was struggling for a bit. Oh, okay. They did bring some life back into it. Okay, yeah. Well, Route 66, Craig, is actually it's just a county road now.
Yeah, it's been broken up.
Yeah, not all it's open. It's
Yeah.
It's I was just saying last week too when you were down there the Bellagio. I can't believe the sound of the water when the cannons go off with the water. Boom, boom.
It is
Unreal,
huge.
man. It is.
Is he begging for money? The guy with that sign?
Yeah.
Whiskey liquor.
Now here's a nonsensical part. You've got an outdoor band right there, which this guy is dancing to for 15 minutes. And then there's another band down the block right here.
Are those cops?
Yeah, they're security guards.
Why
So
can't
what-
they walk
what-
up and down the strip?
What if the girls want to go pee or whatever? They're not allowed to leave without permission from the pimp. They gotta
This
Oh,
guy
the
carried
first-
on for like 15 minutes.
act in a fool.
Yep.
Have another drink, mate. Yeah, I saw the band on there. They weren't too bad, the band I looked at. And there was another bloke there with a saxophone doing his thing. He was pretty cool.
There's a guy in here in a circle. Where the hell was he, Ron? No.
That clown.
He's dressed like a woman. There he is, right there.
Who? Where? Oh
The
God!
hell?
Are you kidding me? The bearded
Yeah.
lady. I told you this is all coming true, Ron. Now he's got an idea in his head. He's just seen this bearded lady, mate.
But Matt, to what you were saying, this is all going on right outside the Golden Nugget.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You just bastardized the whole place.
Mm.
Bastard.
You know, and as Ken said, they were running into trouble and pulled a bit of life back into it. Now, when it comes down to it, I guess this is better than closing the area. You know, look at this. Hello.
What
Oh.
the hell?
Dear me.
Uh-huh.
That's tiny.
Oh, he grabbing it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, whip me, beat me, make me feel cheap. Yeah.
Whip me for $300. Whip me.
Mum, you're not watching this, are you? Seriously? She has
Look
it
at
going
the
in the
age
background
group.
and everything. Holy moly. Cross country adventures. How are ya? Good to see you again, man. Good on you.
Mad Kiwi.
Tell you what, I got to get back over there. Between that and Ron's videos, I'm missing out.
Tell him, Jim, come on over here.
Yeah, Jim ain't paying for none of that.
Yeah, come over here. We can get you a job.
She can pay me.
Yeah. 20. You'll get $20 a photo. You'll probably start off at 10.
I don't need to send that. I'll babysit your wife. Go gamble.
Oh. Now I'm getting into all sorts of trouble here. Ken's going to meet me over there. Oh, man. It's so accessible, though, isn't it? It's so easy to get there. Look at this mong. What?
He's an idiot.
See, there's a band right there, and there's a band behind me.
Yeah.
It's like they're competing with each other.
Yeah, I'll babysit your wife. Go.
That's hilarious.
What a jackass.
Babysit your wife. That's funny. I think I'm going in June or July. See now, Ken, if I was to make it over there, mate, it would have been in August 6th or something like that. Hey, Ron.
Yeah. Hey,
August.
speaking of,
Sorry?
we got to talk some dates sometime soon.
We do.
We do because I've got family bothering me about going back to New York for a cousins meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The camera seemed to have did okay here.
Canvas. Yeah. Well, it's bloody light. That's why. There's a shitload of light under that.
But this is what you were talking about, right, Matt?
There's a cowboy.
Yep.
She got stuck, so this dude had to come help her
She got stuck. Of course she
on
did.
the zip line.
Oh.
That dude actually was standing there, not moving. So this dude had to zip line out to her and then bring her back.
Imagine flying over all those people. I'd probably let a lurgy go.
Oh, crap. Look, okay.
So I guess they didn't see the last 4 people, Ron?
I guess not.
There's your answer, Jim.
You see these people up here?
I'll just ignore that too.
Jim, Bob Casey talking to you.
Oh, you only got one screen, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I'm not like you guys. I don't have 17 screens at 34 inches and then begging for super chats.
They're all 4K too, mate. None of this 1080 crud.
Yep. 17 4K screens. What are those noisemakers?
Jim Boyd.
And then asking for super chats and GoFundMe's and all that other shit.
See, he didn't even get that, did he, Ron? He's just totally oblivious. He's
I
got,
heard you.
Yeah.
you know,
Hey, while I'm thinking of it, Matt, because Chris was asking too. Jim and I discussed earlier about him arriving at my place on the 5th. We kind of hang out the 5th and 6th, and then maybe the 7th or 8th run down to Vegas, or not Vegas, Denver. I got my mind on Vegas now. Me and a showgirl, and
Yeah. Well, you know a showgirl now, so
I
you know you got all the behind the scenes stuff going on now. You've got all the perks of knowing someone in the job.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris, thinking the 7th or 8th tentatively, but yeah, we need to get a concrete date here pretty soon.
So 7th or 8th in Denver.
In Denver.
Okay.
Till whenever I have to depart wherever I'm at on the 13th. Because I'm heading to Alaska. So
Are we?
we are. We are.
Hey, that could be a we,
Hmm.
Ronald.
Mm.
But Matt and I haven't got the invite. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Here comes Jim again.
There goes Jim.
Or that's Jim trailing behind because he's
Yeah.
still trying to get used to walking in those high heels.
It's
Yeah.
that chick.
Yeah.
She's more me.
Yeah. That's right.
Do you want to spend $20? Come and see me.
Here's my replacement, Matt.
Starting to get a bit.
I wish this quality had come out, man, because that was sick. The sick quality.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
The camera just couldn't handle it. It's a damn shame.
You know, that surprises me, because that's supposed to be the be all and end all, isn't it? And is there a setting that you're not doing right?
I had it on the 100 to 6400 range, so it could go low light, and it said it could go low light.
Yeah, so it's going to pick whatever. I don't know. A lot of people in these scenarios will put it in manual and set it to maybe 200.
But I'm a virgin with it. It was my first usage of the damn thing.
That would have to be Adrian.
But this thing was so impressive. The quality of this sign was just blowout impressive.
Yeah, man, that was my phone.
And the other thing, Ron, did we pass where they had the roller coasters in front of the hotel already?
New York, New York.
Yeah. Did we pass that?
I
just want to show Matt that one.
No, you're heading nope, you're wrong direction.
Steve Carpenter. Steve Carpenter's joined us. How you going, Steve? Steve's saying hello to you, Jim.
Hey, Steve. Just running through some videos here of Vegas, and it's all on the GoPro Hero 8, and
Jim Lena.
How unimpressed I was with the capabilities of it. But then, it did have a hard job trying to pick out between the brightness of the signs and, of course, you're taking night shots. So I don't know if it's the camera's fault. Shut up. Whoever said that.
Cardoso, I'm actually ignoring her right now. She's looking at me. She's all pissed off.
That was the sound. That was the sound of her jumping across the room. Doing, doing.
You see, like it couldn't even get this shot, Ron.
Yeah, it's kind of blown out.
I can't believe you tried to get an upskirt of the Statue of Liberty.
And
here's the roller coaster right in front of the hotel.
Getting a bit towy, but it looks.
Matthew, I'm talking to you.
Sorry. Well, are you? What?
What? There's the roller coaster in front of the hotel.
Been talking to himself for the last fucking half an hour.
Yeah, I know, right? Now he want to talk to you, man.
You know what? I don't think I saw that when I was there.
I really don't camp on the roller coaster, Jim. I don't.
Shut up, Adrian.
Hey, have a go at that Elvis, mate. Violence. if you go back at that Mong, right? Watch him with this other one. Watch. See you later, dickhead. Get out of the way.
Oh, he pushed him, right?
Yeah.
Play that again. Hold
Did
on.
he push him?
Have a look at him. You watch him. He
Play
thinks
it.
he's all that. He thinks he is
Look.
Elvis. Get out of the way, dickhead. Look at him.
He pushed the black dude away. What a dickhead.
Well, there's not a black Elvis.
Look at him. He wants a photo.
Wow.
You know I'm aware, motherfucker. Yeah.
I had to tell him where his glasses were.
I know, Jim. You already said that. We got it.
Oh,
I know.
man. I'm going to come through
And
this.
the leg-
screen.
I think he took a few pills while he was in Vegas. His memory's stuffed.
I know. He just all fucked up today. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, mate. Yeah.
Not impressed with the camera.
Working as a showgirl's not easy. It'll take it out of you.
Where
Yeah.
are those showgirls? What happened to them?
I don't know.
Working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
365, 24/7.
Take a toll on you, brother.
Oh, here they are. Here they are.
All for $20 a pop.
Now get a good look at these. These are solid fours.
Yeah.
Solid fours, and they get $20.
Yeah, Jim's coworkers. Yeah.
Look at that. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that.
Yeah, okay.
That's a 4.
I wish you could see where my arrow was pointing on my screen.
You need to see what my finger is.
That's a bit.
Ooh la la.
Double click on that.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Would you
Yeah,
give
that
them $20 a piece?
I wouldn't give that. I'll give $2 on the left, and I'd give 7 for the right.
$1.50 maybe.
That's right.
And here's what it's saying. Jim, chip in. I'm already walking away.
Yeah. Just remember, love is only a light switch away.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's,
Or a
that's,
bag.
that's not a bad little bum she's got there. That's all right.
Yeah. Adrian, you're all about them booties.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Jim, where are all the hooker
Sparky. I'm sorry. Sparky.
You
Sorry.
don't go. Oh man, I warned you last week about putting your spark in within earshot. You know it causes problems, man. Don't you? Oh look, the Mavic Air is starting to freak out too. Oh, don't let Spark see. Oh, you're gone.
Kenny says 2 5s make a 10.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kenny. They were not worth, Bob. You would not pay $20 a pop. I'm telling you right now. They were used.
That fire, one of those fires, looked like it was a pretty big fire, mate.
You don't look at the mantelpiece when you're struck in the fire.
Mm. My mini gets.
She was
all
a little
excited.
rough looking, though. My mini gets all excited.
Yeah, it's pretty funny now. Everyone's having a relationship with their drones for some reason. I know what I've done. I've opened the door to let everybody know that it is okay.
You damn
It's
right. You sure did.
You see
Everyone
it?
was doing it, but
See
no
what
one
we
said
started?
it. Hey?
We started a trend here.
Well, no, I didn't start it. I just opened the door.
We
And
did
now, and,
you.
now, and now it's acceptable.
Yeah. And then we let in camera porn last week.
We did.
I like the way
Sparky.
Ron just sits there and presses his button.
Yeah, I know. Because watch this, Matt.
Sparky, I promise we're not talking about you. We're not talking about you. We're not. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, okay. It might be illegal, but were those dudes still walking up and down the strip with their cards? Flick, 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 flick. Those fellas, Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have all those cards, and they're on the billboards of those trucks. Did you see those trucks that had the billboards
Yeah.
on the sides of them? They were there for pot. They were there for hookers.
Uh-oh.
The drone will stalk you.
It won't matter where you go, it'll find you. That's music to my ears, that sound.
If it's illegal, then how come they have all the advertisements for it, Steve? They even had the advertisements for the chicken ranch.
Oh yeah.
Quiet props.
Yeah,
Quiet
for the Mavic Air. I haven't even tested them yet.
Okay, dude. I'm going to mute our mics. Take off, man. Let's have a listen.
All right, hold on. Let me move the.
Whoops. Don't mute that one. That was good last week, hey, Ron?
Oh, it was.
Now I'm about to go in and use the low noise, and then I'm going to put the original ones on there. Hold on.
Okay. It'll be interesting with this air, actually. All right, I'll mute these. That one.
All right, hold on. Let me turn the camera around. And that's just hovering. I mean, I'm sorry, on the ground without taking off. That's another low noise.
Yep, okay. That's not too
Now
bad.
let me put another one. Let me put the original ones in this so you can hear the difference.
Righto, mate. Cool. Yeah. The other quiet props I've ever heard on the air didn't do much to it. It just changed the tone. The quiet props on that Spark made a massive dB difference, man. That was incredible.
Are they the one where the tips angle up?
No.
At the end?
No.
No?
No. They're the quiet props that the Zoom and the Mavic 2 Pro have. And consequently, I've put it on the Mavic Pro, adjusting those gains. They're the ones with the flared wingtip. But these master screws, they're just flat. But it'll be very interesting to hear this.
Well, what did he just have on there? Because that was pretty quiet.
Master air screw, quiet props. Yeah, this is what we were talking about, and this is where he's paying $20 a set, and I'm paying $40.
Whoa! Why are you paying 40?
Tell me.
Oh, because of the shipping?
Well, look, you got a difference between the Australian and US dollar anyway. I should have been shopping 15 years ago if that was the case. I would have picked everything up cheaper than what you could buy it in the States. Because when I was working over there, it was a good exchange for me. Here we go. I'll just move
Right.
these.
Now these are the original ones. That's
yeah, mate.
without taking off.
Right. Okay, it's about the thing. Heaps louder.
It is louder. A lot louder. I mean, a lot louder.
That's unreal, man. Well, they are a success for the air and the
Spark.
and the Spark, yeah.
And I just found out 2 days ago they came out with the ones for the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Pro 2.
Unreal.
And I gotta have it.
Yeah, you do. That's how I know, talking to all the fire marshals. Yeah, there you go. That's right, eh? Just companion for the night. Now, was that you, Bob, who I was talking to after last time on your channel? Was that you I was talking about the drones or the props? Wait till Adrian gets back and we'll get that answered for you, Craig. I think it might be Amazon, mate. I've looked on eBay. There's bugger all on there. So maybe. Here we go. You right there, mate?
Yeah, I will go ahead and put the link on the chat in a minute. Mackie, will give me a minute.
Yeah, cool.
Oh shit!
Right there, Ron. He didn't
It
just
was
step
a
in.
lot more quieter though.
Oh, brilliant. Everything I've heard in the past from the Mavic Air's props have always been a little bit sus, you know. But that's massive.
So, what do you think, Matt? Sounds good or what?
It does. I like it. I
I
really
do
like
too.
it. I can't justify the noise reduction to the $40 spent when I can spend $15 on a set of DJIs.
It's a give and take.
Yeah, it is.
Depend where you're going to use it, right? If you don't want to attract attention, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true too. I mean, I haven't stalked people for ages, so the quiet props have. Hello, gents. Thomas O'Sullivan's popped his noggin in.
What's going on, Thomas?
Thomas O'Sullivan. Haven't seen Margie's, eh? Or Adrian's favourite, Sweet Rolinda.
Where is she?
I don't know,
We
mate.
who?
You drove Rolinda away.
Sweet Rolinda.
Rolinda. I
No,
think
Jim. Actually, you did that.
Oh, wasn't me.
Yeah, you
Well,
did that
yeah.
with your ugly. You did that with your ugly mustache. Yes, you did.
I trimmed it. Look, it's trimmed.
You definitely were doing some cock blocking, though.
Yeah, I know, right? He really was.
There was
Your
no
ugly mustache.
There was no cross swords.
With your ugly mustache. Yes, you did.
No.
Adrian, is this Sweet Rolinda like good to go or what?
So what?
If you want to go to Thailand.
Matt, you interrupted Ron. Give me a minute. What was that,
The
Ron?
sweet or the
Sorry, Adrian.
the sweet
Yeah,
Lorinda.
That's bad, man. Don't do that.
Sorry,
Rolinda, Molinda, whatever.
I'll try not to do it again because Ron's trying to talk, so I won't interrupt him. I didn't know I was interrupting him, to be honest, Adrian.
Go ahead, Ron.
And when you interrupt a friend, that's not like good.
Yeah. So tell us about the sweet
What were you
Lorinda.
saying, Ron? What were you saying, mate?
The Lorinda.
What? Who? I didn't hear you cutting out. What?
Rolinda. What's her
Can
name?
you hear him, Adrian?
Ron, I cannot hear you.
I
Ron.
don't know.
What you saying?
I think he said Rolinda or something.
Yeah.
Ron, I cannot hear you, Ron.
Who
was that?
was she again?
Yeah. What's her name?
You can say it out loud. We're all friends here. You can say it out
I
loud.
cannot hear you,
I
Ron. Say that
forget what
again.
he was talking about now. There's such a long pause in there.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We love you, Ron.
Wait a minute. Notifications. I just got a notification from Margie.
What? Did you?
Look at your notifications.
Yeah. Margie.
Margie just popped up.
Margie just popped up.
She's got a close per each, whatever the heck that means, video. Margie has abandoned us to go make her own videos.
Oh, great.
Hold on, Makiri. I'm about to put the link in the chat. Give me a minute.
That's just rude.
She's got some ideas, and now she thinks she can take off and do it herself.
They forget where they come from, The people that made them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Bit like Adrian.
He never did care, did he?
No. I look, from the get-go, I knew what his agenda was. It was clear. It was clear to me. And, I'm no fool. I can see these things right from the get-go. But, I thought, sometimes I've got to give people a chance to get them ahead, because when they're obviously down and out and not doing very well, I do feel sorry for people sometimes. So
Where are you going with this, man? I'm sorry.
what, mate? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay. I apologize.
Hey, Rick Halber was on here, wasn't he?
He was.
Yes.
Yeah.
He might be on his way home, mate.
Yeah, he was leaving at 7. Well, that's half hour ago his time now.
Have I said hello to Andrew this morning? I don't think I have. Have I? Forgive me, because you've been in the chat a few times, Andrew, and I don't know if I've bloody said hello or not. G'day, how are you? Any smoke down there still? Oh, God.
Matt, that's going to be pretty interesting here in 2 weeks when I meet your buddy Rodney Bell and Dennis.
Yes.
Philadelphia.
Yes. I actually went on Phillies Live the other night. It popped up. I got home from work and it just popped up. He was doing something and it was really cold or something and he was flying around, man. His battery don't last too long out there. He does. He does need to redeem himself, hasn't he? There you go.
Those batteries really can't take the cold, man.
They can't.
Cuts their time in half.
It does. She does a lot of live streams now. Bob Casey. Yes, she does do a lot of live streams, doesn't she?
Yeah, Dennis is driving all the way up from Georgia. Holy crap. Just to come to this the sportsman show.
How long's he staying for? Do you know?
Well, it's going to take him 8 to 10 hours to drive from Georgia to Rodney's place. And then it's another 3 to 4 hours from Rodney's up to Harrisburg, where I'll be at. And then they're going to spend the day at the show. And then we're going to, that night, we'll drive to where I lived, spend the night there. And then we're getting up Sunday morning at the crack of
Where I lived.
Oh, here we go again. You knew
Sorry,
it.
sorry.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Did you
Then we're
see
going-
the look, Adrian? Adrian knew he fucked up stuffed up. Straight away. He's going, I've done it again.
Hey, Makiwa, I just put it on the chat. Tell me if you got it. Can you click on it?
Yeah, we're going to get Philly, fly and get a Philly cheesesteak. And
They come in colors, Adrian?
Yeah, they come in like magenta.
Right, Brent.
They come in green, black, red, yellow, orange.
And he's got them all.
I got all.
Do you really?
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
ones for the Mavic Air cost $25. The one for the Spark cost $20.
I'm just going to grab a beer. Won't be a sec.
Grab us one. Give me one too.
I've seen the way you drink, mate. You cannot handle your alcohol.
Dude, stop. Don't be stingy.
You sound a lot better, Adrian.
Well, thank you, Jim.
Medication working, brother?
Looks
Actually,
deceiving.
I haven't taken anything.
why not?
The heck's with
Sir?
Matt popping in and out?
Because he's
Looks
crazy.
deceiving.
He needs a beer.
I would like to know why is it that Ronald Lockwood, aka the Do Run, do not have the Blue Wrench?
I don't have a blue. Oh no, I don't have a blue wrench.
What the heck is going on here?
Yeah, how is that?
Jim, you started this build crap from the last time.
Why don't? Can we give him a wrench?
No.
No.
Now, I can't even see his message. It said view deleted messages. Who deleted his message? He was deleted by Thomas O'Sullivan. Can you guys see this?
He tried to give him a wrench.
Okay.
Oh, he timed you out by accident, Ron.
You did?
Yeah, he tried to give you a wrench, but it timed you out instead.
Oh crap! How long am I timed out for?
300 seconds, whatever that is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it.
It's okay, Thomas.
No, it's not.
He said he did it on purpose.
I'm sure he did.
Report removed remove, put user in timeout, or hide user on the channel? Look at Tomas laughing.
Oh, he is.
And he said he did it on purpose. And
He's
then
getting a
Nitrous
laugh
say he a bully.
Yeah, he's getting a laugh at my expense. That's okay.
So you can't start doing that now because then he'll get you back.
Remember.
Thomas whacked him.
Damn.
Now that's funny, Ron. Way to go, Tomas.
What the hell is wrong with you, Matt? You all right?
Matt, why did you time out Ron?
Timeout, Ron.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Ron have a blue wrench? What is wrong with you?
And
Told-
you timed him out and you didn't give him a blue wrench.
I've told you in the past, I've got to trust people. And
You
He's a
do, Paulie.
Oh, that's what it was. Are you right? You did say that. I remember
on
you did say that.
He's
he's
on,
a-
he's on
he's right
probation.
He is. He's been on probation for a while because every week he does something that makes me think, oh, I don't know about that.
After that camera incident last week.
Dude, oh, dude,
Camera porn.
I wasn't the one timing him out. Well, for you to get a blue wrench, Ron,
What's going on, Drone Bomb?
Drone Bomb.
Mr. Bomb.
Yo, Paulie.
Mr. Bomb.
Mr. Bum is in the house.
Steve Carpenter. How you doing,
that's-
buddy?
That's someone I can't replace. I can't get another bum.
Huh?
Andrew, what's going on?
Even Drone Bum's got a wrench.
wrench.
Yeah. Mr. Bum's coming to Philly too.
Are you
He's-
back, Ron?
I don't know.
Type something in there.
Hey, did you give me a thumbs down, Ron? Because you haven't got a blue wrench?
I probably did.
See that balance, Ron? It's just
Yep,
gone that way again.
Going to hell in a handbag.
No, I'm still timed out.
Timed out. What happened?
What did you do to Tomas? He says, I'm waiting to catch him again.
He went to put him again in timeout.
He says, type, Ron, I dare you.
What did he say? In front, I dare you.
Put user in timeout. You can't put a comment in there, Ron.
I
No.
can't.
You're on timeout. 5 minutes.
No, Steve, I have not been ignoring you, buddy. I'm right here, bro. I've been trying to ignore Jim, but his mustache just keep looking at me.
Best mustache in the world.
Man, the porn stash.
The ugliest porn stash in the world.
Well,
Everybody loves it.
Jim, it is. I am working on your intro.
Yeah.
So that will be coming up pretty soon.
Oh, boy.
That's what you said last week. You said you're gonna have it ready today,
So
sir.
that takes time.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Adrian.
That's
Sorry,
what you said.
Adrian.
Remember?
Sorry, Adrian. I have
You
to
did
do this.
say
Having a go at me like that.
Now, that was appropriate. That was
It
very
was.
appropriate.
Now, are you going to behave yourself? Are you going to have a go at me again? Look, he shut his mouth now. See what you do, naughty boys?
See, when you did that, Steve said, you sound a lot better, Adrian.
I know, Adrian, I did say that, but I've had quite a busy week, actually. So I will still be getting into that. Probably next week. I'll have
I didn't deserve to be put in the green room then. What did I do?
Well, you did because you were having a go at me for not, putting the time and effort into doing something.
Duh, exactly.
Oh, here we go again. Come on, mate.
His buddy Peter Carroll isn't here to defend him tonight.
You haven't got your best buddy Peter here to protect you today.
Peter, where are you, Peter?
Kenny wrote, eject.
I need you, Peter.
The owner of this
That would be it'd be good to catch up with Kenny down in Vegas.
Shit, my body be
would be-
swelling.
Aha.
What
I'm
the
back out
hell?
of timeout. I'm still black though. Or I didn't mean that.
Ron Lockwood.
No,
Here we
I'm not-
go.
I'm not a blue wrench.
I'm still black though.
There you go,
You're
Ron.
on a date.
Hang on.
Say
Now
something,
that you're
Ron.
a blue wrench, there, Ron. What are you going to do with it?
I'm
Say
gonna
something,
time out.
Ron.
Oh wait, if he has a blue wrench, can he be timed out still?
I can time him out.
I don't think so. No. If they have a blue wrench, you can't time them out.
Really? Try to write something, Ron.
Well, you just timed them out
Yeah, dude.
because you run the channel.
He's timed out, man.
So, Ron, you timed out again.
By Matt North. That goes for 300 seconds.
It's 5 minutes to you Americans. Hey,
Ron.
Ron's taking a beating.
Yeah.
What the hell did he do?
Who is Peter Santiago? Steve?
Or
He says, what in the world is Peter Santiago? I don't know. What is Peter Santiago? Anybody know?
no.
Peter Santiago.
Matt, we can't, Ron, we can't hear you for 5 minutes. Sorry.
Timed out, mate.
Go to the corner and feel shame.
Mm.
Maybe you should be nice, Ron.
He just wanted to enjoy being home for a minute.
Yeah, I finally made it home.
He gets treated like shit.
Carmen Santiago was that game, right?
I better
No, it
watch
was not.
myself. I better watch myself because if I do come out, Ron will be all friendly to my face, but wait till I close my eyes for one night. Because if I time him out, I didn't time you out. Someone else did.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
He'll wake up sleeping still in the same bed, but outside the house.
Yeah.
You and I will be quiet as church mice as we're moving to bed.
Yeah. And the question is who he'll be sleeping with.
Oh, we got some ugly women lined up for you, Matt.
Welcome to South Dakota, Matt.
Well, I've woken up to all sorts, mate. And
These are going to be some great photos.
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, man. You know what? They're the best. You know, if it comes down to that, post away, boys. That's
Yeah.
as funny as hell.
remember, we're in South Dakota. There's a lot of farm animals here.
Farm animals tell no lies.
The sheep,
Hey, Adrian.
those sheep back up to the fence, though, right?
Only on the edge of a cliff.
Jesus, it was, I don't know what it was, and it was a video game, a cartoon.
It was a TV show. It was a TV show, Jim.
I heard of Carmen Miranda. You know who that is?
Gonna need it.
Adrian, you coming to Denver in August? Matt's going to be here, man.
Adrian, what are you doing, dude?
Yes.
What are you doing, mate?
What am I doing when?
He should go with me then.
Yeah, you got to come up with your buddy Jim, your best buddy Jim.
I know, but he just said I need to hook up with him. I don't hook up with guys, Jim. I'm sorry. No.
Dude, I didn't say hook up.
Especially with that mustache.
Did anybody hear that? No.
Okay.
No, but I guess he's envisioning himself sitting on the back of your bike with his arms around you
Riding bitch. Yep.
Yeah,
all the way.
little nut the butt.
It's a little bumpy back there. I don't want to be feeling nothing.
Stop it, Jim. It's the vibrations on.
Slow down, Jim. It's too bumpy back here. Slow down.
It's a
Look,
good
Mum.
thing I got that backrest in between us.
Look, Mum, no hands.
So, Adrian, how you holding me? I don't know.
All I know is that I can't move.
The bike stops. He has to spend another 5 minutes sitting there.
And when Jim gets up to fuel it up,
Oh shit!
He's just
Oh
happy
hell
to
no!
see the fuel- He's just happy to see the fuel pump.
Hey man, one more. Do it again.
Jim, can we stop for that?
Oh, no
I like that
way.
left pothole.
yeah. When Jim goes over a pothole, he's riding on the pothole. He goes pothole, and he goes,
What was that?
Oh shit! Oh man, unbelievable.
when it comes down to it, are you going to be coming with Jim?
Anyway,
The wrong way there, Matt.
so Ron,
Oh, funny.
oh,
Jim.
that was fucking hilarious, man. I don't know how you did that. That was hilarious.
South Dakota and Sturgis will never be the same.
Well, we'll dress Adrian in some leather.
Okay, so you were asking me what am I doing in August, Ron?
Yeah. Now we know, but proceed.
Working, but I guess I could try to come over there too.
Yeah, man.
Join you guys. Thank you for the invite.
Be pimping Adrian out at the truck stops along the trip.
Hey, you never know. Matt, do that noise again, Matt. You never know.
We're going, damn, Jim. I wish your bike didn't take so much fuel.
Oh God.
So, you know, Adrian, between Florida and South Dakota, he has to fuel up 27 times.
And it's high test too.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
93 octane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
What a poorly ride. Pimping out.
Jesus.
I remember that song. There goes another rubber tree.
Oh. So Jim.
Yes. Did I have to answer?
How many horsepower does that bike have?
It's a twin cam 88. What did I tell you?
Okay.
Put those numbers together. Twin cam 88.
Listen. I'm looking at Matt. Matt too goofy. I can't look at Matt right now. Hold on. Let me block him real quick. I can't look at him. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go. Hold on.
He peed his pants.
Holy crap.
Mickey might have.
Well, he likes that popping noise you make there, Matt.
He does. He's obviously heard that before, so it's ringing true. So he knows it happens on those lonely bike rides.
Is that an indication that it's happened before?
With twin overhead foxtails. Yeah.
I don't know if you two show up on a bike, Adrian, and you're in assless chaps and pull in my driveway.
Did you see this on the back of my bike?
You know what? They weren't assless when he left.
Wait a minute! Didn't that girl in the square we just saw in Vegas have those assless chaps?
Yeah, but she looked good in them.
You don't think Adrian will look good in them?
No.
I'm sorry. What the hell are we talking about now?
He's putting you down, Adrian. I
Oh.
said you would look good in them. He says no.
First of all, I'm not a female.
What's that got to do with anything? The boys
What?
at the truck stop don't care what you are.
I'll babysit the wife while you go gamble. How about that? I'm not doing that.
He read that sign. I'll
Yeah, I
babysit
did.
while you gamble.
Babysit your wife. What?
Yeah.
You gamble.
You say
That was good. I like that.
You say that
That's
now,
ge-
Adrian. But
That's
once you're
genius.
on the road, your mindset changes, and it actually turns into survival mode. And you'll do almost anything to fund your trip. Basically.
Things happen on those lonely back roads that, doesn't always get discussed.
What the hell are we talking about?
No, you'll find out.
You and those assless chaps. Although Night Train says you do prefer latex, though. The leather's a little rough on you.
Does it make you rash?
What the
So he
hell?
blows us off and goes typing.
The talcum powder kid. Who is that?
Oh,
Go ahead.
Pee-wee.
it's just to stop chafing, mate.
Yeah.
Andrew, Jim, and Matt speak from experience. Okay, now this is getting out of hand now because we were talking about a bike ride. Now we're talking about
A back ride. Instead of the bike ride, now it's a back ride. He loves that.
I can stop for gas again.
Woo-hoo.
Damn you, 2 miles to the gallon.
I can only imagine the video from this trip.
Steve Carpenter said long, long dirt roads.
Happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas.
You don't even have to be in Vegas, apparently.
Yeah. This would be the long roads of the Black Hills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bob Casey.
There's some long rides with nothing between here and there.
Back red for you.
And no witnesses. So that's to maintain your own integrity.
Oh, God.
Because that's what it comes down to. If you think people are going to know about it, you'll be ashamed. But if you know no one's going to, if no one's going to know about it, then, you tended more to just go with the flow.
It's like
Yeah.
the call of silence.
Hey, Matt,
Hmm.
can I share something that someone just sent? That matter of fact, that was Cardosa. This is pretty good.
Oh, yeah, cool, man. Are you out of time now?
Run. Before you do that, what are we looking at?
Well,
Here we go. Do on.
My favorite movie. That's my favorite movie.
You can buy the mini bike from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh shit! Oh, that's my favorite movie too. Oh man.
yeah.
Jesus, Jim, what's going on?
Look at his face.
They're going, can you feel it?
Do you remember when he played Fireman Bill?
God damn it.
Ron, that was hilarious.
Oh,
That was good.
Cardoso, man, that was priceless, dude.
Oh.
Mm. Oh, man.
Harry and Lloyd.
Oh, was that? Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, they actually have a picture of the mini bike. You scroll down on that, Ron.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
Check out some pics of the Dumb and Dumber mini bike below. I'm sure you did soon. Of course, that was 3 years ago.
Hey Matt,
Yeah, mate.
that look of the driver of the bike is priceless. And
Isn't
the
it?
passenger just smiling like, you feel it? You feel
Yeah.
it? Hey Matt.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Jim. You had it coming, Jim. You had that coming.
Me?
yeah. Yeah, you
Yes,
for
you.
2 weeks. It's your turn, buddy.
Because you're a jackass.
Okay.
You are all man thinking you could stay up on the floor 4 days in a row. You pushing 80.
You put some 80?
You're pushing 80.
I'm pushing
Almost.
80. I'll tell you what. Feels like it.
I know.
Can I get off Jim? Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Can I get off, Jim? Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny as shit. Oh, there's Sasha.
Hey, Jim. Ain't nobody here have done this for you, but I'm about to. You ready?
Yeah. I'm
Are
shutting
you
down.
ready, Jim?
Yes. What? What is that? A heart? I heart you? What are you trying to say?
He's looking forward to that bike ride.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Mm. Mm.
You get it now?
You know this is on film, right?
So?
People can see this forever.
And your point is?
Yeah, I thought it was some kind of hand signal for a sphincter or something.
Yeah. It looked a little Cornish to me.
Do you think it'd fit in that? I want to get to the bottom of that, Adrian. No pun intended.
Say what now, Matt?
What was that all about, mate?
No, but see, you take it to the extreme. That means I love you. I love you, Jim. That's all it is. I'm my boy, and I love him.
That's going to be a hell of a ride, Jim. It's going to be a hell of a ride.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be
a pop, pop, pop
in between. I can see.
It's gonna be a lot pop, pop, pop.
I can't wait till you two get here.
It's gonna take forever.
Adrian's going to be bugging. Adrian's got no energy.
Adrian's saying it's gonna take forever. That's because I'm stopping till that thing goes down.
Till what goes down? Till what goes down? Whoa! Slow down! Slow down,
There's only
Sparky!
one stick shift on that Harley.
Slow down, Sparky! Till what goes down?
You heard me.
Adrian, you're gonna have to cut that part out. You're gonna have to cut that part out.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll do that.
That's what you said the last time when you called me a personally.
I must have lied last time. I'm not lying now.
Now,
Promise?
look right under what Steve wrote.
There you
Right
go.
under that. From Craig.
What the Brokeback Mountain? What the?
Did you ever see that movie?
Unfortunately, I did just a little bit.
Unfortunately, you thought to yourself, look,
I didn't know what it was until
Till it
do,
was too late.
and then I had to cut it off.
No, I'm kind of guessing that you had the pause button ready.
No, you know how you speed forward. That's what I did. I speed through all of that.
You like rushing things, do you?
I didn't know what it was.
It's like in every TV show. Oh, do they have that over there too, Matt? Is that crap? Either it's lesbian or gay shit. It's in every friggin' TV show now.
Yeah, no.
Just about.
Yep, we got a famous show over here, Neighbours, and it's running all through that as well.
Why? I don't understand why you have to ruin it. Every friggin' show's got it.
Hell, even commercials too. Commercials are just the same way, like fast food.
Yeah, that's right. I should stick to motorbikes, hey, Adrian?
You know, you can jam something down someone's throat. It still don't make it right. When it ain't right, it ain't right. People, you know.
What are you jamming? What?
They're gonna sit there, and my 11-year-old granddaughter has to watch this bullshit on TV shows.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, it still don't make it right.
Mm.
You're still not gonna do that shit in front of me. I'd still, you know.
Yeah, that's right. You got no choice
What's
anymore.
wrong is wrong, man. I don't give a damn how you were raised. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Come out of the closet, but do it at your house, not mine. I don't need to see it on my TV.
Yeah, it is. It's jammed. It is jammed about a bit too, you know. And it's I don't know.
They almost act.
No
Yeah.
choice.
They almost acting like it's acceptable.
Yeah, they're trying to make it like it's okay, but no, it's not. You putting it on the TV in front of me is just pissing me off. It's not making it okay. Yeah, that's true. Everything's got to be PC.
Yep.
Now, they can't win if we don't put up with it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
switch off.
finally had one of those patients the other day, about 2 weeks ago, that was, how do I say, non-gender specific.
Yeah.
So I made sure that I never called him sir. Made sure I must have looked at his chart 10 times to make sure I remembered. I always referred to him by his first name. It was on the chart. That way there.
Okay, but when I'm charting, I have to write 46-year-old male AAO times 3 What are you putting on your chart?
I didn't.
46-year-old gay freak.
That was my partner. I'm not sure how she wrote that one.
But you see what I'm saying, right?
I know. Yeah.
I'm writing it.
How do you know it's non-gender specific?
When
What?
they will tell you, there's so many. One of my good friends who's a nurse had to go to a mandatory. She's a county health nurse, and she had to go to a mandatory conference, because her being within the county health system. But it was one of the big topics on it was the people who feel that they truly believe that they are uncertain as to their gender, and you do not refer to them as him or her. They request to be referred to as they and them.
I don't give a damn. It's a medical chart. If you got something on your crotch, you're a man. If there ain't nothing there, you're a woman.
I agree, but in order for me to keep from getting in trouble and sitting in HR, and not being accused of being,
but there's the line, right? Isn't that's the line? We're talking about proper medical care here now.
What I mean,
if I've got to be politically correct, Billy Bob didn't get his estrogen today. What the fuck? Come on, man.
I know.
Even here, they want to go ahead and make it acceptable for what you believe you are today to be in the freaking bathroom, to go to the female bathroom.
One of the topics brought up there is they're actually letting, some states are allowing kids as young as 5 years old to make their own decision.
Yeah, they try to do that book over here in Florida.
Yeah, as to which direction they want to go.
Like, how do you feel today? Do you feel like wearing shorts, or do you feel like wearing a dress?
Why would you want to confuse a friggin' child?
And this is what it is doing. It's confusing them. It is absolutely ridiculous. And you don't know anything until your hormones are released into your body. Right. And you start going through puberty and growing up. You know nothing other than brainwashing at 5 years old.
Right. Exactly.
But somebody out there thought it was a good idea.
And who agreed with them that it got to that point? That's what I'm saying. Where did the stupidity continue? Instead of one person standing up and saying, "What the fuck is the matter with you people?"
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. Yep. It is dumbass parents. Yeah.
I'm getting angry.
Yeah, it does annoy the living crap out of me.
Yeah. We need to go back to the bike ride with Adrian and Jim.
Hey, look, you know what? It's gotten to the point where nobody gives a shit if you're gay.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit.
We don't care.
Don't want to hear about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Go over there and be gay.
Mm.
Not on my friggin' TV set, and not all that,
Yeah.
You're right, Adrian. You're right.
Yep. Topic.
Get back in the closet. You're right. You're right. Slam that closet door shut.
Throw the key away.
Lock on it.
This is what the closet,
right, Jim?
This is what the closet sounds like when it closes.
Yep.
Hey, Matt. Hey, what if you slam the door? What if you slam the door hard? Oh my God. Oh shit.
You made me lip bleed.
Smacked it so hard. That was all for you, Adrian.
Yeah, that's right. Oh.
Hell no.
Oh, I'll take that. What is that? Half crackle pop.
Tomas breaks the ice. Oh, no any new drones coming out.
Guys, remember that Adrian's new video intro music.
All right, boys, I'm popping off.
Yeah.
Well, we should too, actually, because it's been 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
We've done our duty.
We have done our duty. We've informed the world. We have, yeah. Everyone is smarter now because of this. Doesn't much entertain.
Whoa, Night Trend is actually challenging me to a 10s unit match.
That's right. That's what we're talking about. And you said, no way, and we told you a wuss.
Whoa, just slow
Night
down,
Train.
slow down. Don't call me a wuss.
And he didn't
Slow
see the
down.
10 unit videos that we were showing earlier.
Hold on. I didn't, so I don't even know what we're talking about. Like, what number we're
Okay.
talking about? 1, 2, 3?
Let's hear. No, we deal in 22 and 23 here. Okay,
Whoa. That's torture, right?
No, this dude had his muscles were popping from the
Yeah.
damn thing.
Now we're talking Night Train here, and he reckons he has it flat out for half hour at a time. He loves it. Now, we've seen you use it, and well, it's quite upsetting to see a grown man act of a girl of 10 or 11, maybe.
First of all, on 20, hurts like crap. 22 is like,
This dude had it on full steam ahead.
yeah, Jim, but you know what? There's a difference between
Not me.
him and I.
Not me. I didn't say me either.
First
I'm
of all,
saying
I don't have a
you
muscle
did.
man mustache, so you can't even talk for me. I don't have that going on.
Substitute Matt had it on full. And everybody here saw Substitute Matt's muscles going boom, boom.
It's a substitute, man.
Matt version 2.0.
Matt, you is shit. Now he don't even like you anymore.
I know. I'm just a piece of poo.
That's it.
Kicked around and ignored for 2 weeks.
His has a 0 to 8, but it can adjust the pulses and the hertz for the pulse. Yeah, Mike, this thing had, I don't know if you were here earlier, it had so many different modes on it. It was stupid.
There we
You
go.
saw that, right? The screen was ridiculous.
It's a duel. And we'll line this up. So what do you think, Adrian? I mean, we haven't heard from you yet. We haven't heard your excuse not to do it. So what is it?
Is it on or what?
I'll tell you what.
Is the game on?
Next week.
I'll take the challenge.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
You go, girl. Oh, that's funny. I'm taking the challenge. Yes. Full charge.
He's game. Yeah,
There you
Bob
go.
used his on full charge too.
Solid pulse or stuttered. Shit. What? We're
The
still
stutter
live.
one goes there. It goes boop, 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 boop.
Dude. So, okay, the challenge is on. We need batteries fully charged for next week, because if you're going to have these things on flat knackers for at least an hour on your body, you're going to need it to be fully charged.
Kenny wants this to happen on the back of a motorcycle while going down Interstate 95 at 70 miles per hour. All right, I'll volunteer my Harley. Ron, are you in?
I don't know about that.
They just leave one person to be on the back. Me.
Matt.
That either.
It got to happen.
That was a wet noodle. There was no pop there.
Yours goes pop. Mine goes thud.
Gentlemen, start your 10s.
The countdown is on.
Uh,
Work on your shoulder areas. There you go. That will be the best for the video. That's right, because we can see you going, oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
Wrong pulse, Kenny.
Can I back out?
No, you just no.
Can I back out?
No.
Ron,
yes, sir.
can I back out?
Can you what?
Can I back out? Can I change my
Well,
mind?
Like this. That's backing out,
Yeah. Something for gas.
isn't it?
All right, I'm back.
No, that's
boy.
pulling it out. That's pulling it out, not backing out.
Oh,
Same thing.
there's an obvious
Pulling
difference.
it out.
Righto. Oh yeah, see you, Jim.
Jim, wait a minute. You were gone for 2 weeks. Wait a minute.
Okay, let me just say this.
You asshole.
That's funny.
All right.
Yeah,
Matt,
good on you.
Ron,
Thanks everyone
All
in the
the-
chat.
it's always a
usual-
pleasure being here. Everybody in the
You-
chat, love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Adrian. Thanks for popping in, mate. Glad to see you feeling a bit better too. Good stuff.
I guess I gotta go to charge my batteries.
100%, dude. 100%.
Oh shit. Oh man.
See you later,
Okay.
Thomas O'Sullivan.
Tomas, Night Train, Steve Carpenter, Bob Casey,
Steve Carpenter, Bob Casey, Ron Lockwood. He get that wrench taken.
Dorso Media, and Ronald Lockwood still do not have a blue wrench, unfortunately.
Yes, he has.
I do.
I don't see a blue wrench.
Well,
Oh, you finally do.
No.
He
That's
said
a
good
red-
night, everyone. Okay, all right, all right.
Tomas
Okay,
don't time me out again.
okay, okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
That's it. But yeah, thanks very much, fellas, for popping in again. Always a pleasure catching up.
oh yeah, it's always a good time, man.
Isn't it?
And of course, we'll please give the live stream a thumbs.
Oh yeah, thumbs up. I've got to do that yet. Here we go. Have you done? Give it a thumbs up.
Oh shit! That one sounded harder than the other one. That one sounded like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
one more,
in
one
there.
more, one more, one more, one more.
Oh, I can't. I started laughing. I've got to be relaxed when I do that, otherwise it won't come out.
All right, I gotta go. I'm in pain,
See you,
guys.
So you guys, good night.
Oh, okay.
All right, but I'll see you later, Matt.
No worries. Yeah, that got that. Then thud. Yes, that's the go. Oh dear. All right. Thanks very much, everyone, popping in again. Always a good time. Good pleasure. Thanks for your comments and all that. We have a bit of a good laugh today. So everybody, take care. Have a great weekend. What's left of it and what is beginning. And I shall see you next week with a bit of luck. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.